Ah.
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 I can't hear. Wait. Let me try again. Am I deaf?
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
Ah.
it's just me. So.
Okay.
Michael!
Baby!
Welcome!
Ah! Thank you for having me!
No, thank you for joining me in my weird clap position that I suddenly came up with.
What?
How?
No, it's good. It is good. I saw it and I was like, yeah.
Yeah! Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hi, hello, everyone. It's me, Lico. Not Lico, but Lico Liana. former Gen 4 Voltail. I'm the best attacker.
Oh, wait, do that. Do that again.
Yum.
Wait. Okay. I tried. Sometimes girls are just cute, and I'm fine with it. I just want.
You're cute.
But anyway. Like today. Sorry, yeah. Kababi! どこでもいつでも君のことを愛してたび! I'm Ruby Runeheart from Idol, and yeah. And today I have taken Lyko hostage, but she has a pretty cute chair. Hold on.
Yeah, nice comfy.
So, how does this happen? I've been watching Lyko's streams for a while.
I'm such a stalker, I swear.
And I've been wanting to ask her for a collab for a long time. So whenever I got to be around her, I was like, until one day finally I was like, Miss Lyko, would it be okay? Wait, I sound lower than Lyko. Really? Do I?
This is probably the first time that someone's lower than me. Normally, I'm the quiet one.
No. The worst thing is, I was like, "Hey, Lyko, you're very low." Okay, better. I think this is better. Lyko is like twice as loud. Am I better now?
Hi. I still speak loud. Hi.
I used to like to be into. Are you always having troubles with that?
Yeah, I am. It's always, and I'm too like old to figure out how to work Discord. So.
Wait, are we hacks?
Yes.
I also have no idea how to use Discord, like at all. At all.
Yeah, Wara's always yelling at me for it. She's like, Lyko, fix your Discord. I'm like, I don't know how.
I'm like, isn't Discord just like Messenger? You just log in and message and that's it? And like, no, there's so many things you can do with Nitro. I'm like, I don't want to pay. Do you have Nitro?
I got the base version, but then I'm getting teased because I can't do anything with the base version. Like, I can't have the animated borders or the GIFs.
Same.
Or anything.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Why do we need the borders though? What's it? No. I refuse. I refuse to have Nitro. I will never.
But you could give yourself cute little kitty ears. Could you imagine? I want to imagine Ruby's Discord with little kitty ears.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, today it's a very special day because. Can you guys guess from which country our lovely Lyko is from?
Oh yeah.
Can you guess, huh?
I I wonder what country Lyko is from as she goes and drinks her bottle of water.
What? And then she says, Nor.
No!
Nor.
Oh no, Cleo, the condensation. Oh no!
Australia! Dun 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 dun. Bing bong! She is from Australia, and I am from the land of tacos. I come from Mexico. So today we're gonna be talking about differences, or maybe stuff that we actually share in common. Maybe we're not so different. Who knows? Or maybe we're gonna fight each other, deciding who has the best country. But I don't think that's gonna be the case, because
I want to fight you. You're too pretty.
No, I love Australian accent. I love it. I usually go Nor. I have an Australian friend, and whenever she mentions like say something like like no or
Oh no.
My mother.
My mother. Do you know actually what I said the other day? I was in a call with some people, and I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna go down to the store and get myself some bickies." And they're like, "I'm gonna go down to the store and get myself some bickies." And I was like,
"What is bickies? What is bickies?"
Biscuits, like cookies.
But bickies.
Bickies, yeah.
Why do you change the name of it?
I don't know. I think that's actually a British thing.
No, you also have another word for No.
Oh, brekkie?
You have brekkie, and then you have like lunch, but it's not called lunch.
I think I call it lunch.
You call it lunch. What about dinner?
Sometimes my grandma calls it supper.
Wait, no, I remember. I learned. Well, can't say. No, never mind. That's a bad word. My friend taught me a bad word. But it doesn't sound like a bad word. It sounds. Wait.
I know that's a lot of Australian words.
Really? Really?
I'll say something and I'll be like, Lyko, and I'll be like, what? They'll be like, that sounds bad, and I'll be like, is it?
Is it?
No, that's
really?
what we call it.
Really? That's okay. I'll teach you a lot of Mexican bad words if you allow me to. But now,
only if I can call you Sensei Ruby.
Wow! But now, let's say goodbye to our chairs. Oh no! No more chairs. No! Okay. Okay, ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。Okay. I think this looks better. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 行くぞ！あれ？ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。あれ？あ、これじゃないんですか？これじゃないんです。これです。あ、あれ？あ、出たー！出たー！ Are you ready? Oh, wait, I think we stopped. Okay, sorry. I should be on the right side. Only for this slide. Only for this one. Yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready? Lyko, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go! Yeah. We got traditional food as the first one. Lyko, since you're my guest, you can start. Tell us about traditional Australian food.
I was trying to figure out what to put here, and I thought the very first thing I'll put here is a thing that pretty much everyone I tell about. They're all like, Lyko, what is that? What are you talking about? So this is fairy bread.
Fairy bread?
Yeah. So this is like if you grew up in Australia and went to a birthday party and definitely did not get invited because you were a loser who just sat there and played Pokemon. You would have fairy bread, and it's literally just the cheapest white sliced bread you can find with some butter, and you just put hundreds and thousands on it. Or
Well,
sprinkles.
you put the sprinkles yourself.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You just butter the bread, and then you just put the hundreds and thousands on it, which is
But-
what we call sprinkles.
Okay, so you go
Yeah.
buy it at the store, and then they give you the sprinkles and separate.
Yeah. So just buy the bread
Yeah.
separately, and then you just put the sprinkles on it. So the sprinkles are just like it's just like usually like it's just sugar. It's just little round balls of sugar that get stuck in your teeth. Really badly.
Oh. So this is something everyone eats, or mostly kids?
I think everyone can eat it if they want to, but it's definitely definitely at the birthday parties
Yeah.
a lot, like kids' birthday parties. I grew up with a lot of fairy bread.
Wait, so how are kids' parties in Australia? Are they like, do you have piñata? All that kind of stuff.
Some of them do. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I only got invited to a couple.
social
how are kids'
butterflies-
parties?
Are social butterflies like Oleana?
Panicked in loner kid. So yeah, there was we had piñatas and pass the parcel.
Pass,
And,
wait.
Pass the parcel.
Pass the parcel. You do
Yeah.
parcels on kids' parties?
Yeah, you parcel it's like a little package, and you have a present in there. And then it's wrapped with 20 layers of paper or something, and then music plays. And then when the music stops, whoever has it opens it up, and then it keeps on going and going and going, and only the last person
Wait,
gets to
I
have
thought that was a
whatever's-
drinking game for Christmas.
That's a drinking game.
Yeah. From Christmas. I saw it on
Instagram Reels because I can't use TikTok.
It's like they have a present on the table, and it's wrapped out in many layers of wrapping paper.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's probably from the kids' game. Yeah.
We never grow up. We never grow up. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what else do we have?
Here we have damper. So damper is like it's like a very, very thick
Yeah.
bread. Yeah, so it doesn't have any leavening, so it doesn't have any yeast or anything like that. It's just pretty much like flour, salt, and water. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I think I'm not
Damper.
entirely sure why they call it damper. I think it's just
Damper.
more so like, just taking like I think back to what my grandma used to say, and she used to say, I'm just gonna get a little bit of a damper of some food, which usually meant like she's just gonna have a little bit of something to just tie her over until dinner time. So I think that's where that might come from.
But is it
I
soft, or is it just like a rock?
The outside is pretty tough.
Yeah.
The inside is it's not as soft and fluffy as regular white bread, but it's still not too bad. Like, it is quite thick.
I think we have something similar called birote, but I wouldn't know. I would have to try it first. I would have to eat it first, so I could like compare it to birote. I
it
must
makes-
say, like, the last one is very concerning to me. I would like, what is that? What is that?
It's kangaroo.
Why would you eat kangaroo? How?
Is it tasty?
No. They're-
Yum yum yum.
Okay, so does that mean that you eat koalas and dingoes?
Well, no, because koalas have I don't know if I can say this.
What do they
I
have?
don't know. They have chlamydia.
What?
They do. It's a very big problem.
How did we get? How did they get it? How did they get it? What did they do?
I don't know. But it's like a very big problem with koalas.
So if a koala touches you, do you get chlamydia?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo is very nice. Some very lean. It's a very lean, very rich red meat. I think a lot of people. It's a bit like a lot of people say they don't like it, but I love it. You cook
like
it just
kangaroo?
right. Yeah, I love it. I have it about once a
If
week.
you could compare the taste, what would you compare it to?
Maybe deer.
You have eaten deer? What's wrong with you? What were you?
It's tasty.
Like it was like,
Naka
yes.
naka naka cost in my tummy. Naka naka cost ton in my tummy.
So you're like, dinner smells
Yeah,
like
it-
dinner.
It can be a bit gamey. I think that's what a lot of people say. That they say it's a bit gamey, but I mean, I don't notice it as much because like I don't gotta. It's one of those meats you gotta be really careful with because if it's just even a little bit overcooked,
Yeah.
then it's gonna be really tough and you're just terrible. But it is very healthy.
Is it healthy? But okay,
High
what's
in
the
iron.
deal with kangaroos in Australia? What's the deal with them? Do they really come up to you and start punching you and kicking you?
If you come up to them and you're intruding on their like territory and their space, yeah.
So if they're just standing there, let's say that you look out the window and there's
Yeah.
a kangaroo on your backyard. If you go out, they will not come to you. But if you go and poke them in the nose, like beep,
Oh yeah, I would not poke a kangaroo in the nose.
I would. They're so cute, but I have no I don't know. I have no sense of
wow,
survival
kangaroo.
because they're cute. I think kangaroos are very cute.
They're just most of them are pretty chill.
Yeah.
But no, the big boys, you want to kind of stay away from because they can be very territorial, and you'll know because they'll go at you. They'll grunt. They'll grunt really loudly.
Kangaroos?
Yeah.
They grunt. That's kind of
Yeah.
sexy though.
Ruby, no.
Like there's a video of a guy who a kangaroo came up to him and he was trying to like fight him, but the guy was very tall, so he was like trying like keeping him at bay. And suddenly the guy is like, "Look at this," and he kisses the kangaroo on the cheek, and the kangaroo just like stands there in utter defeat and then leaves. Like he didn't expect the little kiss. So now you know if you want to survive
Oh, wow.
a kangaroo attack, you have to
Gotta
kiss
kiss
him.
the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to remember that one.
Yeah. No, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I don't want to be the one at fault for an accident.
next thing you know, Twitter Laiko's in hospital. She tried to kiss a kangaroo.
Not my fault, I swear. Okay, now, for
Tell me about
Mexico,
your food.
yeah, for Mexico, I put 3 dishes. They are not really the most famous ones, but they're one of my favorites. So, we have flautas, which is basically fried tortilla, but it's rolled up, and inside we can put meat, chicken, cheese. I think that's it. And then on top we put like sour cream, guacamole, or spicy sauce. And usually, well, back from where I am, these flautas are like very tiny. So we eat 12 in a row, a dozen in a row.
Wow.
And it's like something, oh yeah, how many do you want? Do you want 1 dozen? Do you want 2 dozens? There we have tamales. And this, if you watch the movie Coco, or
I have.
yeah, well, it is what the guy, I forgot his name, Miguel is eating, and the grandma is like, you want more tamales? Tamales is basically I forgot. Flour flour, but it has like a little bit of a let me try to zoom in up. It has like meat with spicy, like chili, yeah, with chili. And then you can add pepper, some onion, I think we also add carrots, but it's wrapped up in like a leaf.
Is it like a leaf?
Yeah, it's a corn leaf. So basically, this is something we eat for Christmas, for winter, for Christmas, New Year, and then in January as well. So families like grandmas usually make like 100, 200 of them, and then you just keep eating it throughout the month.
Oh, so many tamales.
Way too many tamales. I usually, when I go visit my family, like 3 or 4 in a row. But yeah, and what do you think this is like?
I think it is corn.
It is corn. We call it cocktail de elote, and it has mayonnaise, butter, cheese, tahin, which is chili powder. It also has lemon. It also has sauce, but it's a very specific type of sauce, and it also has chamoy, which is another hot sauce. No, and they're not called esquites. Shut up. But yeah, this is what we eat. If you are finishing school and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go home and walk home. Usually, people who prepare this, they're outside the schools, and you can buy it. So it's more like a snack after you finish.
I love that.
school.
It's like a walking home snack.
Yeah, it is like precisely that. So, but technically we eat it more during the winter because it's hot. Because the corn was being boiled, so it's like very, very, very hot. And we usually tend to change snacks depending on the season. Do you do that as well in Australia?
Ulala senora francesa
usually.
meduan cocktail
It's like, we have our summers are very, very hot. I'm not sure what they are in Fahrenheit, but in Celsius it's like about 100. I think it's about 119 to 121 degrees in Fahrenheit, but it can get to 48 to 50 degrees sometimes in Australia.
48. Wait, does that mean that you can cook under the sun?
I have tried.
You have tried?
I have tried that. Yeah. It was a few years ago, I think, where it was meant to be the hottest day in Australia, and a whole bunch of different cities. It was 51 degrees. And I left the frying pan outside for 4 hours, and then I put an egg on it, and the egg actually started to cook, and I was like, oh my god.
Do you eat it though?
I can't remember.
I think I would try to eat all those ones.
I think I did, yeah. Knowing me, I definitely would have probably tried to.
You're like, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Okay,
Eat your
dun.
eggs.
We got snacks, as we were mentioning. So tell me, what snacks do you have
God.
in Australia?
We have so many.
Wait, Kinder is Australian?
I don't know if they're actually Australian. I think they're more UK, but I put them there because apparently a lot of places don't have them anymore because kids try to eat the whole egg and then choke on it. And I was like, I want to put that in here just in case.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So we have a Freddo Frog that's just an Australian chocolate. We also have we have lots of little chocolates like that. We also got caramel cola, but he's just a friendly little guy. Look at him, he's giving you a thumbs up. He's just like, hey, Ruby, come bite my head off. Go on.
Come bite me.
I believe in you. Go on, mate. Come bite my head off. Go on. Then we have, I think, like a lot of things that people love to come to Australia for, or like
What is
like
it?
when they come here, is Tim Tams.
Tim Tams are Australian? I thought they were from England. I didn't know they were from Australia.
They are very Australian. They're a very big staple of Australian like things.
So you Australians like sweet stuff. Because those are so sweet. I have to take breaks while eating one Tim Tam.
Oh, then you've never had a Tim Tam slam then, have you?
Oh no.
Don't
Oh,
no.
no. Oh no. Or no.
You want me- I know. Do you want me to explain a
Okay,
Tim
do
Tam
it,
slam?
do it.
Okay, a Tim Tam slam is where you like just bite a little bit off the opposite corner of each end of the Tim Tam,
Okay.
and then you dip it into a hot drink, and then you gotta go and really, really, really quickly suck it up like a straw. And then the moment the hot liquid enters your mouth, you slam the entire Tim Tam into your mouth, and then it melts. So you've got like a melted chocolatey goodness in your mouth, and it goes everywhere.
Why would you do that? Who came up with that idea?
Australians. Whenever you're like, who would do that? Australians. Why would they do that? Australia.
Australia. Do you like it though? Do you do it when you're bored, or is it something you do all the time?
I don't eat Tim Tams a lot because they are very, very sweet for
I
me.
told you. I don't.
Yeah, I know. When you said that, I was like, oh, I got you. I believe. I agree.
What else?
But like in winter time, it is very nice.
In
fact,
winter time.
Yeah, in fact, just recently they have a new flavor, which is strawberries and cream flavor. I had one of them, and then I was like, I'm gonna give these to my mum because this is way too sweet.
Yeah, that sounds way too sweet. I had the one that's with caramel,
Oh,
and it
that's
reminded me
nice.
of
Caram-
Milky Ways. But I don't know if you know those.
Yeah, no, we
chocolates.
have Milky Ways.
You have
we
Milky
do.
Ways.
Yeah.
You're so lucky they don't have them here in Japan anymore. Ah.
Aw.
Yeah, I only when I go to America, I'm like,
I need my Milky Way.
Give me my Milky Way.
I didn't get my Milky Way. Okay, what else do you have? Please explain the
we
one with
have-
chicken salt. I am very concerned. What is that?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not like made. You know, it's vegetarian.
No, that is, it
Yeah.
literally says chicken. How is it vegetarian?
It's vegetarian. So this is
How?
essentially like what you would call an umami. It's very, very good. So chicken salt is like just a
Yeah.
bunch of seasoning and flavoring. It's got like onion powder, garlic powder, celery salt, paprika. Some of them, depending on the brand, some of them have MSG and chicken bouillon or stock powders.
And you guys
Um,
eat that for fun?
Oh my god, this is you come to Australia, if you don't eat anything else, you should eat chicken salt. You go ahead, you put it on your chips. Yum yum yum. You put it on your chicken. Yum yum yum. You put it on you gotta put it on everything.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so good.
Okay. So to me, this sounds like chicken salt is more like seasoning powder.
It is.
Why would you eat that for snack?
Well, you put it on stuff. You don't just eat it. You don't just shove it into your hand and eat it. You put it on everything.
I mean, you could. Technically,
I mean, yeah, you could, but
have you tried too?
I could go to the cupboard right now, but
Okay, Tat, do we want her to try? Do you want
oh no.
or no?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir. Or yes, sir. Do we want her to try? I guess we're saying do it.
I need to go. Okay, then I need to go. I'll be back. I need to go.
Okay, go. We wait for you.
You wait for me? Okay,
I'll wait
okay,
for
I'll
you.
be back. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have it, guys. Like Oleana is gonna eat chicken salt directly from the bottle. No, seriously, who uses seasoning salt for snacks? That's... What the hell? Poka poka! Arigato!
Chicken salt is amazing. All
Really?
my overseas friends ask me for it all the time. It's like gold on anything and everything.
Braxa, thank you so much for the chupa chat. Okay, so what does it sound? What's the taste of it? Is it salty or sour? What is it?
You know, I'm going to essentially just be like having
Okay. Go, go, go.
a bunch of salt.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, I'll do it, and then I'll take a picture so I'll prove to you that I did it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Oh my god!
My god. Let's see.
Oh man, I'm actually nervous. This is gonna be so salty.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, can you count me down?
Okay, let's go, guys. Let's count down. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go.
I'm so salty.
Okay, let's do it. Voido, voido,
Oh,
voido,
where's
voido.
my drink? Oh, hang on.
How much do you eat? Do you take a handful or?
I'll take a photo. I'll take a photo of how much I had.
Oh my god! Wait. Let's see. Let's see.
Hang on. I gotta take the photo first. I need to put another amount in my hand.
I'm so lucky. I don't. Oh no! I wish I
First
had.
one.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, hang on. I've got to send it to.
Okay. I have a question. You didn't put the one I was the most curious about.
Oh, which one were you the most curious about?
Vegemite. Vegemite.
I hate Vegemite.
Wait, no, I love it.
It's the worst.
No,
This
it's
is-
like soy sauce, but a lot of it. I like Vegemite.
No, I have. Listen, apparently, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I ate so much Vegemite that I got really, really sick, and I was throwing up for like a week.
You know, I can picture
And
Lyco's
then-
parents like waking up in the middle of the night and then hearing like and they slowly open the door like
I
to
know
her
there's just
room.
like a 4-year-old.
And she
Face
has like
completely covered.
she was looking from the That's a real reason. She goes like berserk when she eats. Oh my god, that is a lot. But it
Yeah. Oopsie.
oh my okay guys, I can't show you but that's a lot. Did you
It's so
just
much.
lick it off your hand?
Yeah, I just licked it off my hand.
Hot. That's hot. I wish I would. just gonna go ahead and edit my face on that, on the chicken salt, and be like, cool, lick me off her hand. Okay. Ay, are you okay? Are you better now?
Yeah.
Ay.
I can still taste a little bit of it, but that's fine.
Have a sip of water. What the?
Yeah, I have another sip of my bottle of water. My water bottle. My water bottle.
Water bottle? What? Huh? Are you
My water bottle.
gaslighting me? Are you gaslighting me? And to
What?
no, water.
Water bottle.
What a do we call
Water bottle.
water bottle? Wait, no, don't go American on me. Do not go American on me. You
Bottle of water.
bottle of water, better. That's so
Bottle
much
of
better.
water.
Bottle of water. No. Wait, what is that pink thing? It looks
The
like
pink
gum.
things? Okay, so these are things that I love, but apparently, they were in a museum of
Yeah.
the most disgusting food ever, and they're wrong.
Most
delicious.
disgusting food ever.
It's a musk. It's called a musk stick.
Musk. Wait,
Yeah, like
wait,
MUSK.
like soap. You eat soap? Australians eat soap?
No, it's a floral taste. Like if you like what's it called? Turkish delight is like a rose flavor.
Yeah.
This flavor is like a flowery flavor. It's really nice.
You eat stuff that most countries use for scents.
Yeah, it's really good.
Aroma?
It's one of my favorite tastes. I like it.
You eat flowers?
Yeah, but it tastes really good.
What?
It's yum yum yum.
Wait, so how do you prepare it? Or you just go ahead and bite it off?
You just buy it in the shops just like that.
No, I don't think no. No. Okay, this is the one that I wouldn't try. I really
No,
wouldn't.
you have to. It's so good.
It's not good. Okay, give me your top 3 of your snacks.
On the list that I gave you, or in general, because
Oh, the list that you gave me, maybe.
the list that I gave you, the chicken crimpy shapes,
Okay.
which is essentially got like chicken, like kind of like the chicken soup in like.
What is wrong
biscuit
with you
form.
and why are Australians always like chicken? Do you even eat that much chicken?
No, actually, I don't.
No? Oh my god!
I'd say the chicken crimpy, cherry ripe, and musk sticks.
I am concerned. Of your the musk. I'm sorry, I can't deal with the musk. That's the one
It's
I like.
so good.
Maybe one day I will try. Maybe one day I will go to Australia because I do want to go. Because I feel I will die in Australia. Like I'm gonna step out of the airplane, and then a giant spider is gonna jump onto me, and then another bird is gonna come to take my eyes out, and then dingo will kill me. Yeah.
Nah, you don't have to worry about the dingo. You have to worry about the cassowaries.
What is that?
A giant bird with like a raptor claw.
Oh, a giant bird with a
Yeah.
raptor. What?
A raptor claw.
How does that? Is that even real? Don't lie to
Yeah.
me, like Liana. That
Google
can't
it,
be real.
Google
That's
it.
nightmare fuel. That's nightmare fuel. Nightmare material.
I'm gonna send you a picture of a cassowary, okay?
Cassowary, okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture of the cassowary claw.
I will never go to Australia. I have decided, everyone. Shall we go
So
to
that's-
Australia? What is that?
That's
Guys,
its claw.
What is it? No. But look at this.
When you say dinosaurs, this is literally what I think of.
What is this?
Cassowary.
Oh my god, so birds really come from dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I thought it was, the kind of lie that parents tell to kids.
Yeah, these are like emus, but if emus like
Look at this! How is this normal?
mutated.
How is this? How?
Yeah, and
Jeez.
they kick you. They will literally attack and kick you, and then like with those claws.
They kick? They kick?
Yeah. Oh, they run really fast,
Were these raptors?
and they're very angry, and they're very territorial.
Do we know if this animal was actually related to the raptors? Is it proven?
Probably. I think it's known as one of the most dangerous birds in the world.
Okay, so I heard this rumor about Australia. You tell me if I'm correct or not. Okay. At Animals are everywhere. There's no way you can escape them.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever walked out of your house, like opened the door, stepped out, looked around, and see a wild animal? Has that happened to you?
Where I used to live, it would happen all the time. You'd see things like a possum or like a koala or something. I used to live around a lot of trees.
How do you hold yourself back from, like, touching animals?
Because I'm slow and I wouldn't be able to catch them.
Oh, so they run away. They're not
Yeah.
like, they don't like humans.
No, they don't.
Oh, sucks. Sucks.
Yeah, and then look at the giant thing on its head.
But oh, you said something else. No, but I would like to touch them. I'm a very curious person. I'd be like, oh look, it's a koala, kawaii, and then I would probably die. And the same with this bird, I would like try to poke it with a stick.
No, where are they? You have. That is not how you survive in Australia.
This is why I will never go. This is why I will never go. Be like, you know,
All you have to do is not
Dundee.
poke. All you have to do is not poke the giant bird with a razor claw with a stick, and you'll be fine.
But I grew up watching Dundee. Crocodile Dundee. He was my hero, and he literally was like, I'm just gonna poke this alligator just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Like, oh my god, do you see that? She tried to kill me. Yeah.
Oh, like Steve Owen.
Yeah, it's Steve Owen. How do you call him? What was
You
his?
said Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, him, the Crocodile Dundee. I grew up to him.
Yeah.
I grew up with him, watching him. So, part of me, when I see a wild animal, I'm like, I just want to poke it, just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
Let's go.
Wobby, did you know Australia had an emu's war?
Danny B, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh no, but I will ask like you.
I can't English today.
I will ask like about it. And now, like, let me show you our Mexican snacks. First, we have
Yes,
Ruffles.
please.
Ruffles, they're very famous because they smell like feet.
They do?
They smell like feet and they taste like feet. How do I know that? Because I licked my own foot to like make comparison, and they do taste like feet. They, yeah, they're chips, potato chips. And there's something very funny with potato chips in Mexico, but these circles, these black like hexagons that you see here on top, they're basically warnings. Like, you shouldn't eat this. Because you're you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna die, your heart and your stomach gonna be shit. And people still eat it. And I am one of those people. I still eat it. I really, really, really love processed food.
Feet?
And snacks.
Okay.
And feet too. Feet? I believe that feet should be something we treasure and we observe and we like touch them, and I don't know, I just think feet are pretty. What's your opinion?
Look after the feet. You gotta look after your feet. You know, I think feet are very important, and I definitely didn't eat a giant chocolate foot, so I definitely don't
I
like
watched
feet.
this stream. I watched this stream because I was like, Lyko, she knows. She knows what she's talking about. She ate a giant feet on stream. It was made of chocolate though, but she still ate it. Yeah.
You get me, Wooby?
Tell me about that experience.
It was so much chocolate. And then my mom's like, can you save me the big toe? So I saved her the big toe. And then my best friend was like, can you save me the little toes? So I've just got all these toes I'm carrying around and handing to people.
Separated on the table, like, here you go, mom. Here you go, friend. Enjoy your toes.
Yeah.
Will you do it again? Will you do it again?
If I did, I feel like it wouldn't be solid chocolate because that took me like a month to eat.
A month? A month?
It was like a kilo of chocolate. It was a lot of chocolate. How many is that in pounds? Like,
I know.
hang on.
How much is it?
1 kilo, 2 pounds.
1 kilo. 1 kilo.
2.2.
1 kilo.
2.2 pounds.
Kilo chocolate.
Yeah.
Where do you find it?
Oh, I made it. It's actually, it's literally a mold of my own foot.
That was your foot.
That was actually my foot. I cast my foot in. I cast my foot in silicone mold and
Oh,
chocolate.
so she. Oh. Well, you know what you should do? You should like have this series of streams where you eat feet from different VTubers. Stonks.
Oh, you know.
Stonks. Stonks.
That could be cool. Stonks.
Stonks. Stonks.
Stonks rising. Stonks rising.
Stonks rising.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get you to send me a silicone mold of your foot.
I will.
And then
Anytime.
you can be the first one.
We have a deal. We have
Yeah.
a deal. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have on the right we have this one. Cueritos locos. Look at it. Tell me what do you think it is?
It looks a little bit like squid.
Oh.
I don't think it is.
It is an animal. That I can tell you.
It's an animal.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be other than squid. No, not jellyfish.
It's not a sea animal.
Wormies?
No, it's pig skin.
Pig skin. Oh.
So this is skin. I don't even wait. I think it's a skin, but it's pig. It's pig, and basically all we do is just put like hot sauce and lemon and a little bit of tomato juice sometimes, and we eat it like that. It's very like.
Is it like soft?
It is chewy. It's
Chewy,
chewy,
yeah.
very chewy, and soft. Sometimes it could be a little bit slimy. Sometimes it could be a little bit slimy, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I used to eat it when actually we also put it here. You can see it right there. That little circle.
Oh.
So you can have it on its own, or you can add it to another thing. We like the word locos a lot.
Goes. Yeah.
Because it's basically we just put a lot of stuff into something, on something. Like this one is Tosito Locos. Tositos are like chips, and we put like cucumber, sometimes like pineapple,
Red
nuts.
beans?
Yeah. Have you seen this before?
No. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, because I could see. Is that like red kidney beans or something in them?
No, they're not beans.
No?
They're like I think it's what was his name? Chaka chaka. Chaka chaka is like like spicy plum. No, it's not spicy plum. Tamarindo. I don't know if there's a word for tamarindo in English, but it's basically spicy. Spicy sweet. Something sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we have, as you can see, we mostly like spicy stuff. As you can see.
Yeah, I struggle with that. I'm not very. I like spicy food, but I'm not really good at it. Like I have these like spicy mango things.
Yeah.
And I eat like half one every now and again because I love it. But then I'm like,
Oh no! You would struggle in Mexico. Oh no!
oh no.
You probably struggle a little bit in Mexico.
I probably would. I'll give it my very best go though.
Okay, then when I take you to Mexico, I'll bring you. I will take you. I will grab you. I'll go to Australia, kidnap you, and then we go together to Mexico.
Okay.
I will give you a very nice tour, so you get used to the Mexican food. And this is basically it's called
I was
pelón
curious
pelo
about
rico.
that.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
you're in theory, you biting the guy's hair off.
You had to pause.
Yes, you have to push it, and then the hair comes out, so you have to like bite it. It's like
It's cute.
the consistency of it is like caramel, like a little bit like soft caramel, I think. Basically, yeah, soft caramel. But the taste is tamarindo, which is also like spicy. So, basically,
Like,
Mexicans
Rico.
will get stomach issues, problems when we grow up, when we get old.
Yeah.
We eat everything has to be spicy. Everything. It's a spicy
I was
candy.
gonna say, so when I was like, oh, I could probably eat that. You have to start me
no.
off with kids' spice, like I'm a child.
And we do have sweet stuff. We do have sweet stuff, but I am not a person who has a sweet tooth. So I basically just do eat everything that has spicy on it. If it's hot, I will eat it. I will eat it. And I felt bad when I was doing this. Let me tell you why. I was like, Lyko is adding a lot of sweet stuff, and I can only think about alcohol. What is my
You know, I was trying so hard not to put alcohol in there. I was like, maybe I shouldn't put alcohol. I was like, I don't want to put alcohol on there because I'm gonna seem like. And then when I checked back later and I saw the Four Loko, I was like, oh, I probably put alcohol on there. I know what, but I've never had it before.
Well, you die. You die.
Die?
You die.
Wait, what? You die?
It's very sweet. And it's just like easy to drink. It's very easy to drink. But then the consequences. You will forget what you did the last night. Yeah.
Oh.
So, I don't know. You can try it though. I think it's easy to get online.
Yeah, because like, didn't they stop selling it? Like, that's what I heard. Like, did they stop selling it? In
I
some
think it's
places?
still available in Mexico. Mexicans do not care. We do not care. We do not care. Like, I remember like a Kinder was also like in America was banned. Like they took it out of the market because kids were dying, and Mexico said,
Oh my god.
"Oh, the Kinder! Woo! Kinder sorpresa!" But tell me, like, what do you have to show me?
Oh, what do I have to show you?
Yeah.
Okay. The big one in the glass set. I think this is an Australian drink. I'm saying this because when I went to America and I was talking about lemon, lime, and bitters, they were like, "What's that?"
What's
I was like,
that?
I don't know, lemon, lime, and bitters. Yeah, see?
What's that?
So lemon, lime, and bitters is a very popular drink in Australia. It's literally soda water with lemon, lime, and like this like aromatic like citrusy flavoring added to it. So it's just like a lemony, zesty.
It's not
semi-bitter
lemonade.
flavoring. It's not lemonade. No, it's not lemonade. It's I don't know how to explain it. I really wish I could explain it, but like it's hard when you don't have a flavor profile to explain it to.
Is it like a berry? Is it the flavor very strong?
Depends on it. It's pretty much like if I ever go to a pub or something, it's just like it's just it's just like bitters. It's like lemon, lime, and like bitters. How do I explain?
So, when do you drink this?
Bitters.
Do you willingly choose to drink this when you're eating, even though it's
A
bitter?
lot of it's like if I'm out like if I'm eating dinner or something, I'll usually like at a pub or a restaurant. I'll normally grab a glass of lemon, lime, and bitters.
Lemon bitters, because it's
lemon,
bitter.
yeah, some lemon bitters. Lemon bitters.
Lemon bitters. Lemon bitters.
Lemon bitters. So yeah, I think this is a very.
I thought
it's
it
a
was
very
alcohol. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was alcohol.
Oh, you could add vodka to it.
Oh, okay. I'm sold. I'm sold. Even though I do not drink vodka. Do you drink vodka?
I drink a lot, but when I do, it's normally stuff like soju or whiskey. I like whiskey a lot.
Same.
Yeah.
I like soju and whiskey and plum wine. It's called umeshu in Japan, but I don't know if they sell it in Australia.
They do.
They do?
I had some. Yeah, I had one of some. I had a choya umeshu.
That is so. That one is so yummy. That one is so yummy. It's so sweet and.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question about Milo. What is that? What is that?
Milo is a very popular drink in Australia. It's a milk beverage. It's a malt flavor.
Malt?
So it's a flavor of malt. Yeah, malt. Like
It's not chocolate.
It's a little bit chocolatey, but it's mostly malt flavor. And it's
What kind
funny
of taste
because
does it have?
it tastes like malt. It's good. Yeah, I'd say it's. Do you know Maltesers?
No.
No. What's the American equivalent? Whoppers, I think they're called in America.
Oh, Whoppers! Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
and how
Whoppers.
they have that kind of like that little tiny thing in the middle where it's like that. Was it that flavoring? Yeah, I think it's kind of like that. I think. As it doesn't when it's like a milk, you put it in your milk, but it doesn't dissolve in the milk. So see how it's floating on the top like that? Yeah, it's really crunchy. It's so good.
Oh no! I don't know if
It dissolves in hot milk, but it's good. It's crunchy. It has it on top of the milk.
So if you keep like mixing it, it will not go away.
Yeah, normally you only put like the joke is you put half a glass of milk and then you fill the rest of the glass with Milo. And you just like chomp down on the Milo, like crunch.
Oh god. I have an issue with that. Like, I don't know if it's my ADHD or my OCD, I know. But when I had like Nesquik, I don't know if you know those ones
I know
in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nesquik. I had issues. If I saw a little bit like of it not dissolving, I would not drink it. I would definitely not drink it. I would be like, it's not good enough. I would just keep like mix it, and add it or adding more
Milo
milk.
then.
I should not try Milo then. I want to try at least once. I think.
We could make you a hot Milo because then it would melt.
Oh, so okay, maybe the hot Milo.
Yeah.
I think they sell it in this. I think they probably sell it in a store called Quality here. I'll go look. If I find it, I will let you know. Okay, what about passion?
Passionate. So this is a flavor. It's either called pasito or passionate or passionista. Apparently it's not really common, but like I've always seen it in the shops here. It's passion fruit. Passion fruit soft drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never eaten passion fruit. I see it everywhere though, but I've never eaten or drank anything.
It's nice, sweet. So it's just passion fruit soft drink.
Oh,
I think it's a really nice flavor, but apparently, again, it's not something that's like I haven't. When I was in America, they're like, "What is that?" And I was like, "You don't know, you don't have passionista," and they're like, "No," and I was like, "No."
Oh, so nice, and then you have latte.
Yeah. Okay. So I put these here because
Yeah.
so Australia, there's a state in Australia, and in that state, it's the only state in the entire world
Mm-hmm.
where a milk-based drink outsells Coca-Cola.
No.
So that one was it that Farmers Union one in another state that outsells Coke by a large margin.
Now that you mention it, my Australian friends, they don't really drink that much Coca-Cola.
I don't really drink it either. Yeah.
And I was like, are you okay? Are you guys okay? And they're like, no, I'm fine. I just don't really like Coca-Cola that much. I think it's it. I'm like, you don't drink it that much either.
I don't drink. I don't really drink Coca-Cola. I used to drink this. So there's always a competition in Australians as to which is better. the Dare iced coffee, Dare one or the Farmers Union one. I used to drink the Dare one all the time because that's what I just had. It was very good. I liked it. It was sweet. It was caffeine. But then I tried the Farmers Union one, and it wasn't as sweet. And I was like, oh, I can actually drink more of this because the other one is too sweet. But that one, that state was onto something. I was like, yeah, okay.
So Australians are not soda people.
Some people are, but like definitely more of a coffee. Like Australia is very, very much a coffee orientated place. We love our coffee. So much so that Starbucks kind of failed here because their coffee was bad.
Wait, you think Starbucks coffee is bad?
Oh, it's bloody terrible.
Really?
It's disgusting.
What's the difference? Dude, to me, all coffee tastes the same.
It's just bad. I don't know how to. It's just bad. It's bitter. It's bad. It's just. And you could go down the street and get like a coffee from a local brewer or like just from the coffee shop or from anywhere else. Yeah. And it's not. It's just better.
It's just better.
It's just better. Yeah.
You're making me curious now.
Because it's like always a competition because you have someone, they'll be like, oh, why are you drinking our Farmers Union? Like, oh, this is a Dare iced coffee state. And I'll be like, but I like the taste. Well, I'll get a Dare, and then one of my other friends will be like, oh, I see, you traded, you're going back to Dare. And I was like, I felt like a flavored drink today.
Oh my god, I really can't imagine a country where Starbucks doesn't really work out. Like in Mexico,
there's not a lot of it.
Yeah, in Mexico, like you're considered to be like fancy, or like someone who has money if you go to drink coffee from Starbucks.
Oh, I think it's the opposite here.
Really?
Yeah, I think if you go to drink Starbucks, people are like, what? You couldn't afford something else?
Oh my god! I see, you're broke, huh? You're drinking Starbucks again. Oh.
Well, because like. The weird thing is, though, I feel like Starbucks is more expensive here. Like, is it really expensive here? But people just be like, okay, I see you went for Starbucks, did you? Okay, I guess you couldn't bother going for the other place then.
Oh my god. Well, here in Japan, it's actually very cheap. I don't know why. I was very surprised, but in Japan, it's very cheap. However, I think it might be because Japan releases a lot of merch. Like, every single 2 weeks, there's like, oh yeah, we have this new drink, and if you pay like 1,000 yen more, you get like this limited, like special edition kind of glass or like mug. So people just go and like buy all the goods, and then makes the coffee cheaper.
Starbucks, I feel like Starbucks limited edition things, like people really go crazy for that sort of stuff, do they?
They do. Yeah. They do. I don't know in the rest of the world, but Japan is very into like collecting goods, like merch. So whenever there's something like it's gonna be only for 1 month or whatever, they buy a lot of like tons of it. One person can buy like 5 or 10, and then they just resell it sometimes, depending. Yeah. And the last one, like, which is the last one?
That's just a brand. That's just a soft drink brand here. It's called Kirk's Soft. It's a Kirk's drink soft brand. They just have lots of different flavors, like lemonade, lemon squash, which I guess is like a more lemony version of lemonade, creaming soda.
You do hate sodas, kinda.
But it's a very, very popular soda brand, and I was like sitting there, I was like, man, I need to put something like soda-y in here because this is all like milk-based drinks.
Wait, so is Australia an anti-Coca-Cola country? Be honest.
I don't think so. There's still a lot of no. We still sell a lot of Coke. There's still a lot of Coke being sold, but I think like a lot of other drinks just sort of like sell just as well.
Oh, naruhodo. What about Pepsi?
We have that here. You know, I actually think I prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coca-Cola. I'm one of those. I'm one of those people. Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No! Why would you do this to me? No!
What about LA Ice? What is it? LA Ice?
Ella Eyes? What is that?
LA Ice. It's like a cheap version of Coca-Cola.
Does that exist?
Yeah, I like it.
Is it from Australia?
Is it? I thought it was an American thing. Is it not? Oh my god. Did I just find out another one?
Eyes! Oh! I think I've seen it, but I think we call it Big Cola.
A
There's
big
a Big Cola, yeah.
Big?
But you know, it's a very big cola. But you know, actually, do you know that the Coca-Cola in Mexico, it's unique?
Yeah.
And
Why?
it's been proven to be the most delicious one in the whole world because we are the only country that still use real sugar to make it.
Ah.
Yeah, so it tastes different in Mexico. It's very,
Yeah, I
very,
noticed-
very sweet.
I did notice that Coke in America tastes a little bit different to Australia.
Tastes
I
like
don't know
shit.
if there was
This is like shit.
a.
Like shit. I hate it. I hated it. But you know, it's not as. I think the worst one might be Japan. The Japan
Really?
one. It's so bad, and I actually add like sugar and powder. Like I just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on my own Coke. You know this.
That's crazy.
Not sweet. For sodas, I really like sweet stuff. Very sweet stuff for sodas. Mexico's
Yeah,
a country
yeah,
like we drink a lot of soda, a lot. We actually do not like drinking water that much.
No, I love water.
You love what? Aw.
Wait, Coke or sugar? Why am I confused? Don't you put?
Huh?
Yeah, doesn't America have
Well,
high fructose corn syrup in their Coke? That's gross. Ew.
it does. It is very
Ew.
gross. It is very gross.
Respectfully, ew. We use cane sugar.
Oh, yeah. We also use. I think we use cane sugar. I don't remember. What do we use?
I bet you yours is just as delicious. You know, when you steal me away, I'll be sure to drink all the Coke that you feed me.
Oh. But the thing that I really want you to try is this one, michelada. So this is it's beer with tomato juice, with spicy powder, chili powder, and salt around the
What?
edge of the.
I'm sorry, you put tomato juice in beer?
Yep.
And then you're like, you know, that's not spicy, so we're just gonna put spicy powder in.
Yeah, we put spicy powder, and then around the edge of the glass, we put like salt.
And do you have more spicy powder on top of the salt? Because that's what it
Yes.
looks like.
Yeah, we do.
I just looked and Terry's
Oh.
69 Starbucks is in Australia.
Great, Tim. Apparently, there's
69.
69 Starbucks in Australia.
In the entirety of Australia, that's crazy when you
That's
think about the
crazy.
size of Australia and the US, and there's only 69. in
Wait, is Australia bigger than America?
I think landmass wise it's about the same size, but like all of our population is concentrated around like
What the
the
fuck?
coastal regions.
It's the same size? I thought it was small. I thought Australia was small.
I think it's no, Australia is massive. It takes me
What?
like
Wait. Maybe I'm.
I could drive for like 11 hours.
Maybe I don't know where Australia.
I could drive for
Wait,
like
where is Australia? Where is Australia?
10 hours and still be in the same state.
Wait, where is Australia? Am I correct? Oh my
Oh, wait.
god, it's massive! Okay, that was in Australia. Oh my god! Wait, then what did I think was Australia?
New Zealand maybe?
Isn't New Zealand on the top?
New Zealand's a different country, like at the top of Australia.
Wait, where is New Zealand? Where is New Zealand? Wait, but world view? Well, nope. Apparently, I do not know anything about geography. The thing is, so there is Australia do be big. It's bigger
It do
than
be
Mexico.
big.
What? I thought it was tiny. Wait, so
No.
Australia is. Isn't it a continent? No, wait, it's part of the
It
continent.
is.
It is
No,
a continent,
Australia
right?
is. I think Australia is the only thing that is both a country and a continent, like on its own.
Oh my god, it's massive.
Yeah.
What?
They're big.
What? What about? Oh, were you close to the Bahamas? Okay, never mind. Let's not expose myself. Okay, let's just
We're close to Bali.
Bali. Really? Isn't Bali close to Dubai?
I don't know. I'm one of those people who would never ever play GeoGuessr because I'd be so bad at it. I'm so bad.
Well, now I know what's gonna be our next collab. Like
No!
we'll be playing.
We will never get past the first one.
Wait, do you actually have to guess like where things are? I thought it was just
Yeah.
a street view. You have to.
It's Street View, but you have to guess like pretty much exactly where it is.
That is impossible. Can people do
Yeah,
that?
I know. Yeah, there's this one guy who gets it in like 30, not even like in 10 seconds. He'll look at it and be like, oh, this is like, you know, oh, this is that one street in this
Yeah.
one tiny ass town in this like in the middle of like Paris or something. He'd be like, what?
Okay, now I'm curious, but I don't really want to expose myself on stream. So if I ever feel like doing it, I would just be like, hey, like, cool. Me and
Yeah,
you,
I'll do it with you.
you know, perfect date.
Wow, a date of guess of being really bad at geography.
I mean, yeah, why not? Wait,
Yeah.
look at this. This is horchata. Can you try to guess what it is?
Wabi versus Lyco
This
GeoGuessr
is.
collab.
I'm
I wanna
pretty sure
see
I've had
that.
this before. This is like
Oh,
This is like a spiced drink, and instead of milk, it's normally like is it like almonds or nutty? It's like a nutty cinnamony sort of drink. No.
No, it's it's not spicy. It's I don't think it's spicy.
Yeah, but like you know, spiced like cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
and
yeah, it
aniseed.
has a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah.
It does. But it is actually rice water.
Rice water.
Rice water.
Oh.
Yeah. And we actually like to drink this very cold during the summer. We drink it with everything, but it's like difficult to make. Well, I do not like making it. And also Mexicans are very picky, so we usually do not like when like brands really is like, oh, we're gonna have a horchata drink. We prefer to make it at home. To have it at home always. Yeah.
Aw, so
Yeah.
cool.
So I could try making it for you. I don't remember how to make it
That's
anymore.
probably the drink I would enjoy the most, considering it's like the only drink on here that isn't filled with spice.
But we have more drinks that we basically make water of everything. Water, mango water, strawberry water, cucumber water, lemonade. Yeah, we like making waters out of everything. I don't know why, but it works. It works sometimes. And now we go over to desserts. Like,
Yeah.
to tell me, the one on top looks very yummy. I must say that.
Oh, the pavlova.
The what?
Pavlova.
Pavlova.
P-A-V?
P-A-V.
Pavlova. Oh, I want to have a nice
Pavlova.
little pav.
Pavlova.
You want to have some pav after dinner? Wait,
Pav-
hang on. Hey, Ruby, mate, you want to have
Yeah.
some pav after supper?
I like what? Yeah, but me, I'm not a native English speaker, so sometimes I just pretend I understand when people like talk very fast or have an accent, like thicker than mine, and I'll go like, Yeah? Yeah, I know, right? Wow.
It's
Nice.
okay, just do what everyone else does. Look at me and go, yep,
Yep.
okay, like, bro, okay,
Alright,
whatever you
alright.
say.
What is
this
Papa Boba?
is-
Papa Boba.
So this is usually
Yeah.
it's a meringue. So meringue, which is like egg whites, with sugar and stuff, which is
Meringue
like,
is made of eggs?
yeah, egg whites.
Wasn't
whisked
it
up
from
a lot-
milk?
No, it's pretty much just egg white.
The more you know. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta like really whisk it up a lot.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's meringue, and then it, in the middle of it, it's like usually hollowed out, and you put up a whole bunch of cream on it, like whipped cream.
Yeah.
And then you cover that with fruits, a whole bunch of different fruits, whatever fruits you like. A lot of people like to use kiwi fruit too.
You like
Kiwi fruit, passion fruit, and strawberries are generally what I would use. I don't mind kiwi fruit.
From 1 to 10, how sweet do you think it is? Rated.
Maybe a 4? It's not very sweet. I'm very picky with my kiwi fruit though, because like a lot of times I eat it, it's slimy and I don't like it to be slimy.
Sometimes too, baby, it's very, very slimy. I don't know why. I don't know if it depends on like where it comes from, but sometimes it's very slimy. I don't mind slimy, but when I eat kiwi, I'm more used to like it being a little bit more dry. Like I want to chew on it. I don't know. Rather than like
yeah,
like
I like things. Yeah, I like things to be a little bit more firm. Things that are too slimy and slippery. My brain goes. Blah, blah, blah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Do you like bananas then?
I like bananas.
Bananas. When they get like soft, you don't feel weird.
When they get too soft, I'll just make banana bread.
Banana bread.
Yeah, banana bread.
Banana bread. Banana bread. That's cute.
Banana bread.
Banana bread. She just makes banana bread.
I just make banana bread.
I don't know how to make banana bread. Is it difficult?
No, it's just bananas and
The bananas. And the, and the bananas.
and I like adding nuts to it as well.
Oh, good one. Good one. My mom used to do that. She would add like nuts on it. Nice. What else do they have? Show me.
Okay, we also have here, to the right.
Yeah.
This is a vanilla slice.
Huh?
So vanilla slice is pretty much between 2 layers of puff pastry.
Yeah.
It's like a custard sort of thing on the inside.
Yeah.
A baked custard, and it's very, very nice. It's like just vanilla and custard. And people in America didn't know what I was talking about. They're like, "Oh, you're talking about a blondie?" I'm like, "No, it's not a blondie. It's
Maybe
not.
they
It's not a
stole
brownie."
A brown.
Well, because a blondie is like a vanilla brownie, right? This isn't.
Yeah.
This isn't that. This is like custard. This is like a bunch of eggs, and it's good. More egg. I like egg.
You like egg? I have never.
Egg is.
Have you had egg yolk? No, wait. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
what's
word.
in this.
Oh, I kind of want to try it. Not gonna lie, it looks yummy.
I will make it for you. I make a white chocolate vanilla slice. It is very good.
Ooh, I'm kind of
I'll make
craving
it for
sweet
you.
stuff.
I'll make it for you.
Guys, I'm going to Australia. I'll go eat and then I'll go and poke a kangaroo on the nose and I'll die.
Yeah, and I'll drag you back to my house and I will make you all better.
Could I die?
Mm.
Could I die if I poke a kangaroo? Would he be able to kill me? Real question.
I mean,
Real question here.
technically yes, but like I very much doubt it. Because the only place you're probably going to be able to poke them is in petting zoos and stuff where they are a little bit more docile.
Oh.
But I I would still recommend not poking a kangaroo with a stick.
Are they that aggressive? Are they that strong?
They're pretty strong. You know, one of the biggest issues in Australia when you're driving at nighttime is if you hit a car with your kangaroo. No, if you hit a kangaroo with your car. I mean,
Fuck this guy.
that's pretty much how it goes, though, because when you hit a kangaroo with your car, you don't worry about the kangaroo. The kangaroo jumps up, like, gets back off the ground and jumps away, but your car is absolutely totaled.
What?
Yeah.
Are they? Nah.
No, it's a thing. That's the thing. They will damage the crap out of your car, but they'll, you know, sometimes they'll be dead, but like they're pretty hardy.
Wait. Kangaroo.
Hey, look.
Car.
You know, Krypton says they hit a kangaroo now. There's a massive dent in their car.
Kangaroo jumps in front of the car. Let's see. I'm about to. Wait, no, it's not gonna wait. Wait, let's see.
I'm waiting with anticipation.
Oh, they do jump. They don't care.
They don't care.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What can you say about... Okay, sorry. I got a lot of questions about animals in Australia because...
Yeah.
I remember when I was little, I really liked Crocodile Dundee, Steve Irwin. So I really wanted to go and be like him when I grew up. But then, when I grew up, I started like watching videos of animals in Australia. Like how, like venomous, poisonous spiders just like to crawl inside shoes and stay there. And when you put on your shoe, you die. Is that true?
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't die, but they do crawl in, like, if you leave your shoes outside, they definitely would probably crawl into your shoes. Like, I have a couple of pairs of shoes outside, and it's like a thing where you grab your shoe and then you, like, bang it against the side of the wall to make sure there's no spiders. I've done that before, and, you know, and then a spider came out, and then it was a redback, and then it bit me and it hurt. And because it's a redback spider, so, like, well, because they're venomous, but they're not like so venomous that they can kill you. And I went to the doctors.
Yeah.
I literally went to the doctors because I was like, ah, shit, it's the redback, which is, you know, they're pretty poisonous. They're pretty venomous. And I literally went to the waiting room and I was like, oh, I've been bitten by a redback. So I was sitting there thinking, oh, they're gonna give me an anti-venom and then I'll be fine. And then they're like, oh, just sit there for a couple hours and you should be fine. And I was like, do I have any anti-venom or anything? And they're like, nah. And they just gave me some Nurofen, so like some Panadol, some painkillers. They just gave me some painkillers and went, yeah, she'll be right, mate.
Wobby, 90% all kangaroos
and I was like
are
sick.
tallest
I was like
than
throwing
you.
up and I was in a lot of pain and I was throwing up. And they're like, you know, they're like, well, we'll sit you in the waiting room for a little bit. Like, 'cause this is and, you know, if you get worse, we'll take you in, but normally you'll just take some painkillers and it'll be fine.
Were you not scared?
I was, because I could feel like, because my heart was like, dun 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 dun.
Oh my god.
I was so scared. And then the second time I got bitten by one, I just took some painkillers. No, the second time I got bit by one.
Oh, by
like
one.
a redback. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Really love you, huh?
Yeah, they do. They can't get enough of me.
Wait, so what's the most venomous? The most poisonous spider?
The most venomous spider in Australia?
Yeah. Because I know there are spiders that can kill you if they bite.
Oh yeah. I think that's the Sydney funnel web spider, but I think there's one that's been recently discovered that's even deadlier, and I think it's called like the David spider or something. I can't remember. No, like, so the no, what was it? Hang on, let me Google this real quickly. New spider discovered, Australia. Yeah, I think it's called Big Boy. That's what it's called.
Big boy. Big
Yeah.
boy spider.
A new supersized species of funnel web spider is nicknamed Big Boy.
That
Has
is
been
a
discovered in
huge
Australia.
ass spider.
This new species was found to be distinct from the Sydney funnel web spider. This discovery was made by Kane.
Why do
Christensen, and
do
called it Big
spiders
Boy.
exist? What's the purpose of spiders? Someone tell me.
Imagine being like making a scientific discovery and being like, "Oh, core blimey, mate! I'm gonna call it Big Boy."
I'm gonna call it Big Boy. I wouldn't want to discover a new spider because you technically do not know, like, on 100% the extent of the effects of its venom, and you're like, look, I got a new spider, and then like bites you, and you're like, oh fuck, oh no, and you
Oh no!
and you die. I have never been. Wait, no. Sorry, toco madera, toco madera, toco madera, toco madera. I will not continue this. I will stop now. Because whenever I say, oh,
This has never happened to me.
then it happens. It just happens. So I.
Yeah, no, knock on wood, knock on wood.
Yeah. No. And I don't know if you have it in Australia, but in Mexico we say you use like knock on wood, and you say toco madera.
Yeah.
And you also do that.
Oh, we don't. We just say knock on wood.
Oh my god! Oh, okay, we have
You gotta knock on
one thing
wood.
in similar. One thing in common. We
Yeah.
have one thing in common. Yay! Okay, and the last one. No, you still have the thingy.
Lamingtons.
Lemon?
Lamington is sponge cake.
Oh,
And a very soft, fluffy sponge cake, and then you dip all the sides in like a chocolate kind of like syrup sauce,
okay.
and then you roll that around in coconut.
I knew it. Coconut.
Coconut.
My
Coconut.
number one enemy in life. Coconuts.
You don't like coconut?
No, I don't want
Coconut.
coconut. I don't like
Coconut.
coconut. Coconut. There is something with coconuts that I really cannot. But then you have you have seen this before. Churros.
Yeah,
Well,
I've had churros before.
Churros are actually not from Mexico. They're from Spain, but because we were colonized by Spain, it kind of became like traditional food for us. So it's very sweet. It's just like you know what? I actually don't know what the fuck it is. But it's fried, and then you roll it around on sugar and brown sugar, I think. Then you have pan de muerto. Pan de muerto is something that we eat during our celebration because we celebrate death during Day of the Dead. It's basically a bread that we believe we can share with our loved ones that already passed away. It's something that they can eat and we can also eat together on that very special day. Me? I used to be addicted to it. Back then, when I used to live in Mexico, I would just go buy it and not put it on the altar. I would just buy it for myself all the time. So
Is it sweet?
it's
It looks
not
sweet.
sweet. It tastes like
Oh,
orange cake. It's like an
oh,
orange
that sounds
kind of cake.
tasty.
Yeah, it is tasty, and it's not soft either. It's not that soft. It's like firm, very firm. So
Yeah.
you can like eat it slowly, I would guess. Then we have cochito, which is this one I brought up because it reminds me of my barbatos. It's basically like a cookie.
Yeah.
The flavor is chocolate mostly. There's something about Mexico. Like we do have bakeries. Do you have
Yeah.
bakeries in Australia?
Bakeries?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lots of bakeries.
But is it focused on cakes or on like different types of bread?
It depends on the bakery. Some bakeries have bread bakeries. Some of them are like cookies and like patisseries, and some of them are just like, you know, a little bit of both.
Oh, okay. Then we're practically the same. With bakeries, we all like try to. I don't know. We just mix everything together, and I don't know how cochitos came to be something. But I would suppose someone was like, "Oh, I like pigs. I'm just gonna make a giant cookie out of You know, the shape of a pig. And then probably the most famous one that we have is this one, which is called
That looks
concha.
good.
But you have to be very
Concha.
careful with saying this word. If you do not give the context of it, you're gonna be saying, I'm gonna type it.
Uh-oh.
That.
Oh!
Yeah, if you do not give it
Oh.
context, when you say, I like concha. No like.
So
Do not
what
come
if
to Mexico.
I can see.
So I can't say, hey, do you know where I can get some concha? That would they still be upset?
No, you can't say that.
Doko wa concha?
Doko wa concha, please. Concha, please.
Concha
Well-
tabemasu?
Well, no, do not, guys. Do not tell her to go say that to any Mexican. No. We don't want her to be in trouble, okay? Well, actually,
Onegaishimasu.
I don't know for in Australia, but do you have a lot of
Do
words?
you want for dinner a concha?
No, she does not want a concha for dinner. Stop it, guys. Be nice to Laiko. Come on. Wait, so for like in Australia, do you have like a lot of words that they have a double sense? Double meaning?
Maybe. I think most of our words, because like most
Yeah.
of our words are like just smaller versions of other words. Like, you know, instead of breakfast, it's brekkie. Instead of like service station, it's servo.
Server.
Servo.
Server.
Oh, gotta go down to the servo.
To the server.
Get some
Oh.
fuel at the servo.
Okay,
yeah.
what else?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. And when you want to buy someone, like, if you want to buy a round of drinks,
Yeah.
instead of saying I'm gonna buy you a round of drinks, be like, oh, I'll shout you.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
I'll shout you. Yeah,
I'll shout you.
it's my shout. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting.
yeah, I'll shout.
Yeah. Sebla. Sebla. Okay. Well, we do have a lot of innuendos.
Windows.
Innuendos. We have a lot of words that are like regular words, but they have a double meaning, like yeah, like like let's say sweet potato. Sweet potato. Sweet potato in Spanish is camote. But camote,
Camote.
camote,
Camote.
camote.
Okay.
And camote is the other meaning is the opposite to what I sent you.
Oh.
Yeah, so you would go ahead and be like, oh, I love camote. You're gonna be,
Oh, I love camote.
no. You know, especially especially because Mexicans, we don't really eat camote, so it makes it worse because they will be like, what, what? No one eats. Oh, that's what you mean. They're gonna. It's gonna.
I like sweet potato.
You like big? I do like.
No, sweet potato. No.
I like sweet potato. Anyway, yeah, conchas. The flavor is it's just bread, but on top, the white thing that you can see is vanilla. It's vanilla, and the vanilla
that
part is
sounds
very
so
crunchy.
good.
Yeah, it's very crunchy. So it's like firm, and then crunchy, and then well. What I used to do when I was little, I would just like grab all the vanilla parts, and that's the only thing that I would eat. I would leave all the bread on the side, and then my mom would be like, "Why am I even buying you bread for? You're not eating the bread." I'm like, "Hey, I'm eating the vanilla. I'm eating the vanilla. I ate the vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah, you ate part of it.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Ta-da! So, we heard before that Laiko didn't really go out, so I'm curious to know how she managed to fill all of these ones. So do tell us.
Now
Okay,
I know why Wobby likes
So I used
conscious
to
and
play. I
promotes
used to do
much.
rock climbing, which isn't on here because that wasn't really an Australian thing. But I think netball is
Rock
also something
climbing as a kid.
Yeah, rock climbing. Yeah.
What is? Oh my god!
I was in rock climbing competitions.
For children,
Yeah.
do kids not die?
No. You have like, the harness and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like,
Australia-
hey, climb that mountain. Let's see who gets.
You
Like,
just
yeah,
poke the kid with a stick. Go higher. Why go
go
higher?
higher.
No. So Australia has a very big thing of going outside and
Yeah.
playing. Like they always we're. I remember being as a kid, there's lots and lots of like different ways and sports and options to play outside. So you have like things like netball, basketball, cricket, handball. What else? Rugby, like pretty much anything
Yeah.
that you could do outside. They encouraged. But one of the first ones I want to show you, which is the one with the gut with the bins, is lawn cricket. Like it's just cricket essentially, except it's like backyard cricket. It's a very popular thing in Australia. You do that, or you'd also set it up in the road
Yeah.
and you play on the streets
But
all
okay,
the time.
weird question. Wild question.
Yeah.
You have the thingies, right? The cricket thingies. Would you never feel the tension of just have like some sort of fight with those things and hit each other?
Oh yeah, that definitely happened.
Does it hurt?
That definitely happened. I never really played cricket, but when I did, it was always with the bins.
Ooh, okay. Then I'm very curious about the next one, like the one on the right. What is
Okay,
that? I was like, what is that?
That's technically not for kids. But I
Oh?
put that on here. So you're telling me about alcohol? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's this is a game that you would play in definitely not in high school and definitely when you were of legal drinking age, called Goon of a Fortune.
What?
So what it is you know how you can buy that cheap wine
Yes.
or alcohol in those cardboard
Uh-huh.
boxes? Yeah, so you'd hang that up on the clothing line, on your clothesline, and then you'd spin the clothesline around, and whoever it landed on would have to drink. And like, yeah. So this is I think this is a slang where people go, "Oh, that sounds really bad," but like it's like it just means cheap alcohol, but we call it goon. I don't know where that came from.
I kind of want to try it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but like you'd like spin it around really fast. I now play the bougie version
Yeah.
where we have like a whiskey instead. And we do the same thing.
She's fancy, you guys. She's like, if we're gonna play this, it has to be
Yeah.
whiskey.
Yeah, if we're gonna play this, I'm not gonna have your cheap $5 wine. I'm gonna have like my fancy like $50, no, $30 whiskey. Thank you very much.
Oh God! No.
Yeah, it was always with the cheapest, nastiest wine you could find.
I like cheap wine.
and-
Not gonna lie. I'm guilty
don't like-
of tart. I'm
not a
guilty.
big fan of wine.
No.
No,
Well, you
I
did
never
mention
really
you like
liked
whiskey,
it.
whiskey and soju, huh?
Yeah. But like you'd play this usually at like, you know, and it would always be in summer as well. So it'd always be really hot and gross.
Oh, but then it's hot wine.
Yeah. That's why it's why, you know, it's so weird.
And then cheap hot wine. Oh, you probably get
Even worse.
diarrhea or something the next day.
Probably. I never played when it was like only one because I didn't like it. I was like, no.
Like, no, thank you.
I'd be standing in the corner with my like, you know, other drink just sipping it and they'd be like, why didn't you play like her? I'm like, that wine, no thanks.
What about the one that says no hot, no play? Because
Um,
that's a saying, and That's a saying in Mexico, but I'm pretty sure it has a very
It's a
different
saying
meaning.
here too. I might, maybe not. Like maybe it's here too. I wanted to put that here because this is what we grew up with. We grew up with because Australia's a very hot country. We're very prone to like being sunburnt and stuff. So we had two sayings that we had to deal with growing up with as kids. It was slip, slop, slap, and no hat, no play.
Okay, how does no hat, no play work?
It means that if you were not wearing a hat, you were not allowed to go outside and play. Literally, you were not allowed. You had to sit. You had to sit in the shelter and watch everyone else play. Like you literally were not allowed to go out. That was the punishment. You literally had to sit outside and play. While everyone else played. You couldn't.
Well, actually, it's kind of similar because so when you have the hat, no play, and we have sin gorrito, no fiesta. Gorrito is like little hat, and the meaning is
little hat. Oh no! Oh my!
That's what it means. No hat, no play.
Oh my god! I thought I was being like I was gonna be like little hat, and you're like, yep, no.
Yeah, sorry, Mexicans, we are perverts. I do apologize. I do apologize on their behalf. And oh wait, can you play? Wait a second, that's not a baseball ball.
That's netball.
What did I say? Baseball? I meant basketball.
Yeah, I used to play netball.
Why?
I wasn't very good.
Why that ball? Why is it not a basketball ball?
Because it's a different game. It's netball.
Netball? Why is it different?
Yeah, you don't bounce. Netball is you don't bounce. From memory. Oh god, it's been forever since I played.
You don't bounce it? You just like pass it around?
Yeah, you just gotta. It's pretty much like you gotta keep passing it around. And you got like positions like the center, goalkeeper, goal seeker. So the goal seeker, which is what GS is, they're the fancy ones. They're the people who had to shoot the goals. And you had goal defenders, goal attackers, and centers.
Every time I hear like stuff like that, I just feel like someone was trying to play a certain sport and they're like, it's too difficult. How about we don't like fucking bounce the ball and just pass it around? And so I'm like, yeah.
That's pretty much what netball is. Except, I mean, you still have to shoot the goal, but I was a goal defender, which was really weird because the defenders are always really tall and I was really short, so I don't know what the hell they wanted me to defend.
Wait, so I don't know why I didn't put it here, but you made me. Oh, what's wrong with my mic? You made me remember this, and I think we definitely should share it. But were you aware that soccer is actually Mexican?
No.
Yeah, but it wasn't a fun sport. It was actually a death sentence. Playing it.
Oh, is that what? Because like the losing team would like
they would get sacrificed.
Yeah.
I have basically, and the net, like the goal was all the way up here, and the ball wasn't really a ball. It was like just made of stone.
Eldorado.
Yeah. It was made of stone, and you had. I don't remember if it was just stone. It was this one, and you did. I don't remember if you could use your legs, but basically, mostly it was your hips. So a lot of men would just die during the match.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we used to kill everyone. Like, not even like like if we went to war or something and the losing tribe, we would not kill them. We would be like, oh, look, this was the best war that we had in this battle. And then they were like, he should be sacrificed to the gods. Or if we had very pretty women, we will be like, the gods need them, and we will kill the pretty women. Yeah. We were
Oh.
weird. We were a little bit weird.
Oh, with that one, yes. And the tail on the donkey.
The tail of the donkey. Oh, you know it.
Yeah, it's a party game.
Well, that's also Mexican. It's a Mexican
Ah.
one as well. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. Even though once a kid did put the tail, but not on the donkey. He put it on my back. That hurt. That hurt.
Like an actual pin?
Yeah, because we use actual pins. We use
Oh my
actual
God.
pins. Yeah, and it hurt. It hurt. But then my mom got angry at me, and she was like, "See, this is because you're dumb at school. The kid
What?
could smell how stupid you were." Like, okay, sorry, mom. Sorry, mom.
That's so mean.
Oh, that's my mom. It's okay. It's joke. She probably didn't mean it, or maybe she did, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And then we have this one. We call it la cebollita, which is onion. Onion. So it's basically someone will hold onto a pole or a tree, and then everyone else follows, and the last person is like tries to take them away from the center, and it's one by one until you get to the person at the core, at the very center.
So it's just a bunch of people like pulling until they get pulled away?
Yeah, and I remember on primary school and elementary school, when I was playing this, a kid pulled so strongly that one of the kids at the front threw up.
Oh my God.
Like all the lunch came out, bleh. And we're like,
Oh, that's great.
Rose.
How do you win? Just have to take the most layers? Like the most
You have to
people?
get the person at the core, the very center. You have to get to them, otherwise you will lose. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, come back of fortune. Stacey!
Hi, Ceci!
Wait.
See, she knows.
Yeah, she knows, but Laiko doesn't like it with cheap wine. She likes it with whiskey. What do you like
I
it with,
gotta be
Cersei?
fancy. Well, no one likes the goon sack. That's why you drink it. You know, it's cheap. No one likes it. They just drink it.
But how? So the purpose of it is getting drunk. Is it right?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
cheap
It's an
wine.
Australian game. The purpose is definitely to get drunk.
Wait, so Australian people drink a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She said it with confidence, guys. Cheap
Yeah. Have you ever
wine.
heard of a shoey?
Oh, I kind of want to go. I kind of
You
want to
wanna-
go.
You want to have a shoey?
What's a chewy?
A shoey is where you drink a shot of alcohol out of your shoe.
Out of my way.
Out
My
of your
shoe?
shoe?
Oh, my shoe? Out of my shoe?
Yeah.
Who came
It's
up
a
with
shoey.
that? Who came up with that? Was it someone?
I
who
don't,
was-
Australian. Whatever your question is. I don't know.
Okay, so you're telling me that someone probably was so wasted that they were like, I have my bottle, I want a shot, but I don't have a shot glass. And they looked over and they were like,
Oh yeah,
the
she'll do, mate.
the shoemate. I think it's around the same size. I'm just gonna and they did
Yeah.
drank it and they're like, oh my God, that's so cool. I want to try it too.
Yeah.
What? Cersei, do you do that thing? Do you do that as well? I don't know if I want to know.
You know, it's a thing. I only did it once for a dinner, and I don't want to ever do it again. That's nasty.
You didn't. What does it taste like? Is that like feet?
I blocked the memory.
We have.
I don't remember.
Let's see if there is a video, and I think Cersei and you should watch this. It's a way. I have done this too to my Australian friends, to my American friends, and to my Japanese friends. It's called. Well, I call it like Mexico no nomikata. which is like the Mexican way to do a shot. But it's not called like that. It's
Kiss?
let's see. I don't think. Oh, apparently there's. Oh, これだ. But why is she wearing like? Wait, is he gonna do it properly?
So,
Okay, this is not done properly, but it's kinda like this. Let me move it over to the screen. Wait. Mate. So basically, it's this. Yeah. So you take your shot.
no.
You take your shot, and then they hold your head. There goes the shot. And then they do this to you. They shake your head like for 1 minute. This one is
What?
short, but they just shake your head for 1 whole minute. And when I do it to my friends, I just grab them and I pull them over.
Grab people's heads and shake them?
Yeah. And I like usually when I do it to my friends, I stand behind them. So I grab them and then I pull them all the way back, so they have to bend backwards a little bit, and I just shake their head like. I ask them to like, what's your name? And then like, I just like spell their name and then like make circles with their head depending on their age. Yeah. You wanna drink with me?
Crazy.
You wanna drink with me?
I'll shake your head.
You shake my hand. Oh, nice. One day we will drink together.
Yeah.
And we can do a shui together.
I know about that one.
Why? What is wrong with
Okay. What do you mean? What is wrong with a shoey? Drinking out of somebody's shoe.
I don't know.
It's not a brand new shoe, Ruby. It's an old shoe. It's a shoe you've been walking around in all day.
I mean, you never know. Maybe there's, I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad.
Oh, you're right. I'm wrong. You also be beautiful. I'll drink it straight out of your shoe.
Well, we could. What about a brush shot? Brush shot. You just drink a shot out of your.
I feel like it would like leak out. No.
Well, depends. I'm
It
kind of flat.
It would leak into the
To the
bra, and then you'd have to like
Suck
wring it out.
oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, suck it. Yeah.
Never mind, guys. Bad idea. Stonks.
Stonks. I mean, wow. What's the what else do we have?
Oh
here?
my
TV
god, TV
shows.
shows.
Wow.
Let's go. TV shows.
Is Cersei still here? I'm wondering if she recognizes any of the ones that I put down.
I don't know. Let's see if Cersei's still here. Oh, maybe not. I think she has to stream. He usually streams at this time, around this time.
Yeah.
Bluey is Australian. Bluey? I really wanted to ask that. Bluey is Australian.
Yeah, Bluey's Australian.
What?
Very, 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 very popular. Like probably one of the most popular kids shows right now.
It is. I remember my old students were like, Bluey. I'm like, what is that? So, what is Bluey about? Is it Bluey the show about the mom being depressed?
No. Bluey is about a blue healer pup named Bluey. And beyond that, I don't know a lot because I don't watch the show. I've seen a lot of clips. Of it.
Yeah.
But it's just very popular kids show.
Oh, the one on
It does also tackle a lot of different things too. You know, like it does tackle the mum thing. It tackles like losing friends. It tackles like it's one of those kids shows which is just like the kids will watch and be like, oh, pretty, and then the parents will watch it and then they'll be like, what the fuck is my kid fucking and watch. Oh my god, this is depressing.
Well, I mean, the TV shows that we used to watch when we were little were also not very child-friendly, I would suppose.
Ugh, that is true. I used to watch some.
Tell me one.
Sorry.
Tell me one. Come on. That you remember,
Ren
you're
and
like,
Stimpy?
that
was not a kid's show.
That show gave me so many nightmares, especially the one with the wood.
I remember the one with the which one is the one with the
When
wood?
they're like trying to build something and then they. Oh my god, I remember this thing. I remember the images of it. Like, I think Which one was a Stimpy? Stimpy was a skinny one.
Stimpy was the cat one, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so Stimpy bends over. Then Rem is like,
Oh, I remember the now.
Down.
Yep.
down.
But you know, speaking of kids shows that I watched that were messed up.
Yeah.
Round the Twist.
What is that?
That is an Australian kids TV show, and in one of the episodes, a fish swims up this kid's penis, and then it's called a whirly fish or something, and then he uses it to win swimming competitions because it becomes a propeller, and then he just propels himself through the water.
Are you sure that was a kids show? Are you sure?
Yeah, and then another time, his brother peed on a tree, and the tree was actually a druid, so he became pregnant.
What? Why were you watching that as a child?
I don't know, it was a kids show.
It sounded like it was. I think it was one of those, like, I don't know, Happy Two Friends that said, yeah, you know, it's animated, but that definitely wasn't a kids show. Well,
It was like, yeah.
the more you know, guys. Do you think we can find it online? I mean,
And the one
asking for a
beneath
friend.
It's Jeopardy. Not the game, not the game show Jeopardy, but the kids the kids show Jeopardy, where a bunch of Scottish film students go into the Australian outback to film aliens, and then they start bleeding out of their eyes, and there's doppelgangers.
I don't think there was a kids show. Michael. I am a little bit concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Yeah, it was
They
science
have
fiction.
Kath and Kim. It looks like the Kardashians.
Yeah, so Kath and Kim is like, how do I explain Kath and Kim? It's two what you would call maybe very stereotypical Aussies. Like, I guess what would be the try to think what would be a good explanation for it.
Okay.
Maybe what people would say, like, you know, white trash, I guess. I don't know if that's like bad to say or not, but like it's very much like stereotypical. Oh Kim, or I don't know about that Kim. Oh, I don't know about that cat. Like, and it's like it's just really good. It's just so down to earth. It's funny. And it's just very very iconic Australian TV show.
But was it for kids? Or was it for everyone?
No.
Family friends?
It was more for everyone. Yeah, definitely not.
Mm.
I wouldn't call that kids, so I don't think kids would really much be interested in that.
Nice. Is it Neighbours, like the Australian version of Friends?
No, I'd say it's kind of like you know how you have soap operas like Days of Our Lives and stuff like that. That was pretty much Neighbours. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Australian primetime TV drama stuff, and I'd be really annoyed because they'd always play it, I think, before or after The Simpsons or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, do you watch The Simpsons as well?
And like, yeah, it's like it ran. I think it's finally finished, but I think it started in like the 60s or the 70s or something like that. So it lasted a very long time.
What?
Yeah, it lasted for ages. Yeah.
Oh, what about Round to the Twist? The vampires.
Round the Twist. Around the twist, yeah, so it's about, that's the one with the boy and the fish. It's about these group of people. I can't remember their last name. Was it the twists? Probably not. I don't remember. Anyway, this family moved into this lighthouse, and the local guy there's this local guy, I think his name is Grumble or something, and he wants to buy the lighthouse, and he's just like your typical bumbling evil government guy. He's always trying to get the lighthouse and always trying to trick them into signing over the rights to that lighthouse because he wants to build like a big thing there, but like it's pretty much a whole bunch of short stories. I think by Ronald Dahl. And like there's like a whole. It's like each episode is like is a standalone essentially. Like, you know, you have the swimming fish episode. There's this episode about ghosts. There's an episode about this girl's shadow who tries to take over her body because the shadow's sick and tired of her being like scared. So the shadow takes over her body.
The shadow.
Yeah. And then like there's this other there's like, and you know, they have ghosts. They have ghosts living in the lighthouse.
Just because?
Yeah. Just ghosts living there. It's fine. It's fine.
What about H2O?
H2O.
Yeah.
You know the viral. Oh no, Cleo.
Yes, it's from there.
That's from H2O. Just add water.
Oh no, Cleo.
Yeah. Oh no, Cleo. The condensation, Cleo. So,
do you
fun fact.
Well, which one was your favorite? Do you watch any?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or were you more like watching into watching?
I watched random episodes. I think I remember liking Cleo, but I don't remember much about it. But yeah, I do remember that like it's pretty much these three teenage girls, and you know they swim to Mako Island, and then they get magical powers because they swam there in the night of the full moon. And the creators kind of didn't realize it would become like an absolute worldwide sensation, so they didn't really think things through because, you know, when they say, oh, any kind of water turns them into a mermaid, and you think, okay, but what about moisturizer? Can you never moisturize again? Hello? What about drinking water? What about showering? You can't even have a shower without turning into a bloody mermaid? Like, you know how much stuff has water in it? Everything has water in it. Does it just pure water? Or is it what's gonna happen? And then I'm pretty sure it was, I can't remember if I'm making this up or if this actually happened.
Wait.
But I'm pretty sure that like the creator was asked these questions, and the creator's like, look man, I didn't think the show was gonna be popular. I didn't think that far ahead.
They're like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want kids to watch this. I don't know why everyone likes this show. Well, that happens. I think like sometimes it's just a random idea, but it just becomes so massive that when they start questioning like the reasoning behind everything, they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That happens a lot. Oh, but I can see like H2's here. I don't remember if they did. They probably did. They probably did a Spanish dub for that show. But I can't remember if I was already like too big and I wasn't really into it. Maybe I was too old already when I finally got the Spanish dub. This probably... 違うんだ。ごめんな。This one. Well,
yeah.
So this one comes from this one. And this became an internet sensation, and they even dubbed it in English and Japanese because it's, you know, Mexico. I don't know if you heard, but Mexico is very famous for their soap operas because they're like very weird and exaggerated. And this lady became famous because of this scene. Neat. There. I'm gonna try to get it on the spot. I hope it's gonna work. Let's see. crazy, and then da-dan, da-dan, da-dan. Wait. Oh no, I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Where are you? You're here, and then we're gonna this one. Beep beep. Beep beep. これだ。これだよ。Okay. And then she goes crazy.
It was just a kiss on the cheek.
Yes. But it gets worse.
It's just a little kick.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it's an old lady being angry because... And she's killing everyone.
Wait, why is she angry? Oh my god! What's happening? What's she doing?
She wants to kill her.
Why?
But...
What is going on? Oh my god, what is happening?
The worst part, like, you tell, like, this old lady was grooming the other kid, but... Yeah.
Oh.
And he, like, flies around. Rolls
Yeah, he,
in
like, she
mid-air.
slapped him and he was... I was gonna say, she slapped him and he turned around, he did 360 degrees, like, bah! The boy was her lover.
Yeah, the boy was her lover. She groomed him.
Goodbye.
And we're like...
And who's that guy?
And then she's hitting the old lady as well. Against the...
Oh my god. Girl, his PP can't be that good. Chill out. Oh my god.
And then she was like, oh my god, she killed the old lady. She killed everyone.
She killed her?
Well, she... I'm not sure if she kills her. I think later in the show she does. Wait.
Well.
Yeah. So okay, something you gotta know about Mexican TV shows is like everyone dies. Everyone dies. Like we have this thing like, oh yeah, if you trip. So this is why I have a traumas with stairs, you know? Because in Mexican shows, if you trip while you're going down the stairs, you die. You crack your head open. That's what happens. Or if you don't die, you just lose your memory. You get amnesia. It gets very ridiculous. It's like wah. You don't have any of that.
Neighbors was a little bit dramatic, but like it wasn't like that dramatic. It was like more serious drama. It wasn't completely over the top.
No,
Drama.
we're over the top. We're over the top. Very over the top. And then we have
I totally watched over the top.
Sorry, this
go
guy. This
Yeah,
guy,
who's he?
we call him Chabelo, and he's like
Chabelo.
an old guy that talks like he's 10 years old. And his show, I think it lasted for 60 years. So at some point of his life, he was very young, but he never left the character. So he did this until he died, dressing like a kid and talking to kids dressed up like this. And he used to have like a kind of contest type of show where he would give stuff to children, but it was not creepy. He was just like nice.
It's just nice.
Yeah. And then we have El Chavo el Ocho. This was a comedy show about a homeless boy and the neighborhood where he used to live. It was comedy, like very simple comedy, very old, but it is still very famous and very loved in Mexico. So I think TV is still showing it as reruns, and the show has been finished since 40 years ago, I think.
Show finished 40 years ago.
40 years ago, and we still watch it, and we still like, yeah, it's a cool thing. Yeah. Even I think also in Latin America was played and was very loved. Then this I wanna know, what is a yowie? What's a yowie? What's that?
Aha! A yowie. Okay.
Yowie.
So
That
do
sounds
me
like
a favor. really, really quickly and go back to page 3 where the snacks are.
Okay, go.
See how yaoi is in there?
Yeah.
In the snack page.
Wait.
Yeah, so that there is a chocolate, which is kind of like a Kinder Surprise, except it's got like Australian native animals inside, right?
Ooh,
Like, look at that cute little guy. Look at Diddy. He's just a little guy,
It's
right?
a yaoi.
Little guy.
Wait, is
Then
it a monster?
yeah, but then you go back to the urban legends.
Is he a monster?
So the yaoi is a First Nations. It's an origin. It's like from the First Nations people. It's Australian folklore.
Okay.
He's essentially an entity, and he lives in the outback. It's essentially the Australian version of Bigfoot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yaoi.
he's the Australian Bigfoot. He's like, I think about 2 to 3 meters tall.
Is he peaceful or does he attack people? According to the legend.
It really depends on the tribe telling the story. In most cases, the yaoi is like passive, but then a lot of other tribes would say that the yaoi would like feast upon like wandering like people and stuff if you wandered into the wrong area.
What does he
Like
eat?
he swallow them whole.
Oh. What does he eat? Where can you usually find him if you wanted to run into him? Where does the...
I'd say Queensland and Australian outback.
Oh. Do they warn people still? Like, hey, be careful. Do not go over there because the yaoi might come out.
I'm not sure. I guess like because like this is a really old one and like not many people really know much about the yaoi anymore. But like it's generally more of a like don't go into the rainforests because the yaoi
You have
at
forests?
nighttime because the yaoi will come and find me. Yes, Australia is not just a giant desert, Ruby. we have trees here. How would we breathe?
Do you really have forests? Are you... Lyko, do
Yes!
not gaslight me. Okay.
There's literally a movie called Fern Gully, which is about Australian rainforest.
Oh my god, they have forests! What? So it's not desert?
I mean, the central part is very deserty.
That doesn't make any sense!
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
No, it should be forest in the... Oh no, wait, you're right, because it's closer to the
Oh.
water. Okay, never mind. Oh god, the more you know. Wait, what? Australia has forests? You know, my idea of Australia was just savannah.
Yeah, we all just live in the desert all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the movies...
Koalas don't live in trees.
I
They
mean-
live in holes in the ground.
Wait, koalas are...
No, of course they live in trees.
Oh, what? Wait, but Disney... Okay, hear me out. Disney taught me. I watched a movie, okay? And Disney is always right. The movie of the mouse, the mice that save a kid. What was the name of the mice?
Rescuers, I think.
Bianca, and
Yeah.
what was the name? What was the name of the movie?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the kid. I can't remember their names.
Yeah, that movie. Everything in Australia was no forest. No forest in that movie. Explain
Because
yourself,
they were in the middle of
Liana.
Australia. They were in Uluru, which is literally in a very that's not in the forest I'm talking about.
Okay.
Think about how big Australia is. Remember, it's like almost the size of the USA.
Okay,
The entire place is a desert.
so you have forest. You have forests.
Yeah.
But you decided
Yeah.
to live in the part where there are no forests and only kangaroos? Or do
I
you
live in
have
the city.
Oh, there's cities in the... Oh.
I live on the coast where 90% of Australians live.
I'm questioning Australia, guys. I'm questioning Australia today. Okay, so there are forests. Okay, is there anything else? Anything else you would like to share with the class that we should know about Australia? Because we already know that you have forests. That you have no hat, no play. What else? What else is there? Are
Just
you
for
hiding from us?
here in Mexico we have forest too.
We have wetlands.
What is that? Wetlands.
Wetlands, like swampy areas.
You got swamps?
That's where the
Where
bunyip
do you
comes
put
from.
them? Where do you put them?
We don't just pick them up. This is mostly in like the northeastern areas of Australia.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we also do. We have like some mountains with snow. I've never personally seen snow, but
Yeah, there's snow in Australia, isn't it? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know what's real anymore. Wait, so kangaroos, can they go to the forest or do they die when they step into the forest?
they don't die when they step into the forest.
But
I
they-
don't really.
But they don't go. They don't live there, right?
Most of them live in like, yeah, not quite foresty areas, but like, you know, I don't really know the topology of or the migratory habits of kangaroos.
I'm getting. I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore about Australia. I had a very different idea from Australia. Okay, so you had the bunyip.
Yeah.
Bunyip.
So the bunyip
Bunyip.
is another folklore story.
Yeah.
This one is essentially, it was like hanging around the wetlands and stuff, and it was kind of like a seal with the head of a lion almost. It's an evil spirit that would oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. I read up on all this stuff before I started the stream. I was like, I need to double check and I need to double read these things.
It's okay. It's okay.
It okay.
So it's a
So, yeah.
seal. It's a seal
Yeah,
with the head
kind
of a
it's
lion.
like it's kind of like it's amphibious, so it's kind of like in the water and out of the water.
Oh.
They hang out in like, you know, the swamps, lakes, riverbeds, any kind of murky, watery area.
And they like to eat humans.
Yeah,
Ah.
you wander into its area and it eats you.
Oh.
It's pretty much about like it's about respecting the land, and if you don't respect the land or its
Yeah.
territory, so if you like go to land and start like tearing down trees or like are rude, you know, if you tell a tree to fuck off, it's gonna the bunyip's gonna come get you.
What if the tree was rude to me first and he started it? I get a pass.
Bunyip don't
don't
care.
I? They,
Bunyip don't care.
Bunyip don't care. Okay. Well, I should never go to Australia because I hate nature, and nature hates me. It's like a mutual feeling. We have this kind of weird relationship because I'm allergic to grass. So, yeah. I'm
It's
always like,
fine. They just most of the time bunyips are just chilling. You know, they're just doing their own thing, swimming around.
so everyone is passive until you poke them in the nose in Australia.
Yeah.
Inna.
He just wants to live his best life.
Oh, now I feel bad because all the Mexican things are very aggressive and very like, we just want to kill you.
I'm sure there's much more in Australia that is aggressive, but I didn't know. Like, these are the two that I knew
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
Oh,
I didn't know any
okay.
other ones. I was like, I don't know. I mean, I knew about the rainbow serpent, but I was like, I don't know if I should include that or not.
Do it next time. Do it. Actually, tell me after stream. After the stream, tell me. Or if you remember what it goes about, that story.
The rainbow serpent.
Yeah.
It's pretty much another First Nations story about it's just essentially known as like the bringer of life, essentially, almost, I think, from memory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It brings life.
Ho. I'll read about it. Kinda wanna
Yeah.
know more. Yeah.
I want to know yours. Who's the nurse? She looks friendly.
The nurse.
She looks
Well,
nice.
okay, this is very funny because all cities have claimed to have this spirit, and her name is La Planchada.
Planchada.
La Planchada. The meaning of that name is basically that her clothes were also very neat. Like she ironed her clothes and everything, and the uniform was always like clean, neat. She was like the perfect image of a nurse. And she was very nice, but the legend says that she fell in love with a doctor. She fell in love with a doctor, and the doctor had a wife. So he left her. And she got so sad that she passed away at the hospital. So, La Planchada roams the hospitals at night. And if she finds you and you see her, she will take you with her because she's lonely. So there has been like, yeah, there's been stories of patients like telling that a nurse came to see them and took care of them for a night. And it turns out that when they describe the nurse, it's very similar to this person that's on the photo. But sometimes she doesn't kill. Sometimes she does. It's very like weird-ish. But every single city, they say, oh yeah, the planchada is from here. No, the planchada is from this city, not that one. Yeah.
So it's like not just a single person, it's like pretty much the essence of what the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I do not like going to the hospitals in Mexico, because with my luck, I'm gonna get killed. I have very bad luck. Terrible luck. Terrible luck. And then we have La Llorona. La Llorona, maybe you heard of it because there was a Hollywood film out of this. But
I think I don't think I've heard of it. No.
Oh, no. Well, La Llorona, it's about a lady. So, this goes back all the way to before or around the time that we were being colonized by Spain. And there was this lady who had 2 kids, but the husband left her. And she was so desperate to have her husband back, or to feel like to be free and go back to see him, to look for him, that she drowned her kids on the river. But once that she shook herself out of the crisis that she was having, she realized that her children were dead. But in her mind was like, oh no. So what she says is, ay, mis hijos. So parents would tell the kids like, hey, be careful, go to sleep because La Llorona is gonna come for you. And there are instances, like there's videos, we don't know if they're fake or not, of like they can hear someone yelling. Like what she does is she just walks down the streets and it's asking to have her kids back to her, like to be brought back to her. And if you're a child and she finds you, you're done for. You're gonna go with her.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a very malicious spirit. She likes to kill. And this one is called El Charro Negro. So this is basically just a spirit that you could say he's like the devil. He makes pacts for money. So if you're very greedy and you're like, oh, I would do anything to have to be rich, he will appear to you and he will give you all the money that you want, with only one condition, which is to offer all your children to him. He will eat them.
But if I don't have children?
Oh, you have to. He's not gonna give you anything. You have to make the kid. You have to have already one child or make them. And if
what
not,
if I make
he's
the kid with him?
No, you can't.
And then he would eat
his own kid? I've never thought about that. But I know that Laika will be like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it, me and you. Now.
No!
Now! I want a child now!
I was just curious. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna be like, oh,
is he gonna eat his own kid?
I don't know. Maybe that's the way to trick him. He's gonna be like, you think you're smart, huh? Like, cool, Liana. You win this time. He's gonna be like, you win this time. And then, bah! He's gonna give you money and disappear into the night. And this one is the chupacabras. The chupacabras. The chupacabras. It's like a dog that, cabras is, they're goats. So he was eating goats and animals. And, because of the bite, the kind of bite marks that he left on the bodies, they were like, it's not a dog. It's something else. It's the chupacabras. And there were sightings of it. To me, it's just a regular dog, but who knows? The funny story about this one is that it is. There's a speculation. There's a theory that this urban legend was made up by the government to cover up something very bad. And I believe it's true. Okay, hear me out. I think it's true, but we will not talk. Chupacabras gone.
Where'd he go? Chupacabra?
I don't know. Here he is. But and also I thought that Chupacabras was more like a vampire, but when that I looked him up, I'm like, that's just a dog. So I don't know. I am confused. But now, 違うんだ。あれ？どこだったっけ？これだ! I have questions. What the fuck is it? Yeah, that is my question. The platypus.
Look at it. The platypus is just a silly little guy.
I thought he was like, I thought he used to walk like Perry the platypus. They don't walk like Perry the platypus?
No, they walk on all fours.
They walk on all fours?
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Did you know that like the male platypus also has a poisonous barb?
What?
A venomous barb? Yeah.
What?
The male platypus has a venomous barb.
How does that work? But why? What was the reason behind it? It's just like that?
I don't know. I'm not a god. I didn't go, you know what? I'm gonna make a platypus. I would because they're adorable.
I feel sorry for Laika because I'm treating her like she's a scientist. You're like, why? And she's like, I don't know. I'm just Australian. I'm like, no, but why? Explain to me why. Wait, what is the thing that has like?
Sorry, yeah, the male little black spur, and it leaves a sticky, translucent, toxic.
So if a platypus wants to like hump you, you're gonna get stung?
I've never thought about that, to be honest. Let's just say, be careful. Just be careful.
Yeah. Okay. This is why my teachers didn't like me in primary school. I feel like this is why. Some just make the most random questions. Like, okay, what if a platypus wants to breed me? Am I gonna get stung? I feel my teachers will be like, shut up. Just be quiet. Be quiet. Okay, what is the thing with the leaf?
That is the quokka. This is one of Australia's cutest animals.
Is he happy? Can they smile?
Mm-hmm. That's like their natural look. Look up quokka.
Is that how they look all the time?
Pretty much, yeah.
What? They're always happy?
Mm-hmm.
Who
they have
eats
no
them?
natural predators.
They don't have any natural.
They don't have any natural predators, so they're like super friendly.
Just like the capybaras, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute.
So cute.
It's so adorable. What about the tiny little thing that it's clinging?
That's a little pygmy possum.
Pygmy?
Pygmy possum.
Pygmy possum.
So tiny. Yeah, very tiny one.
Is that their final size?
I think they get a little bit bigger than that.
A little bit bigger than that. Ooh. And I'm not. I feel like the one on the top is something I will be very scared of.
Yep. We'll leave that one for last.
Okay. How about the fluffy tail?
The one in the middle. So
Yeah.
the one in the middle, the white fluffy tail, that's known as a bilby.
Bilby.
So yeah, that is the northern. I think it's a northern-tailed bilby. They are an endangered species. I just
Ooh.
think they're neat. I included that one in there because when I was young,
Yeah.
Australia tried to push this campaign that it wasn't the Easter bunny, it was the Easter bilby.
The
I bring you
Easter Bilby.
chocolates.
Aww.
Yeah. And it lasted all of a couple of years before they realized it wasn't going to work, and then they gave up.
They went back to American culture.
Yeah.
Now you know what?
Now-
Yeah, the bunny. The bunny is gonna win.
The one on the bottom left, this is one of my favorite animals to talk about because people just get so confused.
What is here?
So this is known as a phascogale.
Okay.
A phascogale is they're carnivorous.
What?
Yup, they're carnivorous. They're kind of like the sugar. They're kind of like a sugar glider.
Yes.
Right. Except they like to terrorize farms. So there was they tend to like fly down to farms, bite the heads off of chickens, just the heads,
Just the head?
and then go off again. Yup. And the males die
Mm-hmm.
after a 3-day orgy. Yeah, males die about 2 to 3 days after, a couple days after, like a massive 3-day orgy.
Why are they doing that? Why are they doing orgies? Why do they not?
No, they got a lot of love. They got a lot of love to give.
So they not so hard that they die? They can't keep living?
Yeah,
is
I
that-
guess so. Death by snoo snoo.
Wait, what the hell? And what
Yes,
happens to
wait,
the female
so-
ones? They just
Well,
lay
she
down
gets
in
birth.
bliss?
Yeah, I guess that's why, because the male's doing all the work and she's just lying there. She's like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
I
the
want to
guy's
ask the chat. Would you like to be if you were to be an animal, would you
Would you be a phascogale?
would you would you go down like this and be like, worth it? Worth it? I see a lot of oh my god. Yes. Worth it? What? Would you like go if you were a male? Would you be happy to have
sounds
your
like
last
a lot
nut?
of work. It sounds like a lot of work. I don't know.
You're like, oh no, 3 days. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. You know, can it just be like an hour? Because like 3 days, that's a lot of nutting. I can't. I feel like I'm a bit too lazy for that. You know.
That is valid. That is very valid. Okay, I'm not gonna look at this little cute animal the same anymore. Oh, I can see it because especially the photo you chose. So okay, this is on you, like Juliana. The photo you choose, it looks like he's nutting someone. So I hate you.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I was just trying to find the cutest looking photo.
No, look at it again.
Oh my god.
I'm traumatized, but I'm traumatized. But it's okay. And that, well, Mexico, we didn't. No, wait, this. What the hell is this?
That's the irukandji jellyfish.
That's a jellyfish.
It's about the size of your fingernail.
What does he
Yeah.
do?
Well, so the Ikaranji jellyfish, you know, they're about the size of your fingernail. They're
Yeah.
really, really small. The Did you know that they have that if you get stung by them,
Yeah, what happens?
it's called the Ikaranji syndrome, right? Because when you first get stung, you don't really feel it. Like, it's not really noticeable. But it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, after about half an hour,
What happens?
it's like you can die.
By that little thing.
Yup. So, like, that's why they're so dangerous, because they're really small. You can't see them. When you first get stung by them, it's kind of like getting, like, a small, like, ant bite or, like, a bee sting or something. Like, it's barely noticeable. But after about half an hour, you get, like, cramps, vomiting, and then you can go into possible cardiac
Arrest.
And it's like you have an intense, and this is what's called the Ikaranji syndrome, because it brings in an impending sense of doom. You literally feel like you're dying. You literally have it in your mind that you're going to die.
What? This is why I will never go to Australia. Like, besides this little guy and this horny motherfucker. Look at this. This is for me. This is enough reason to not go to Australia, because you don't know. Maybe they're gonna go through evolution again, and they're not gonna need water, and then they're gonna just jump out of nowhere into through the window into your home, and then pinch you on the goddamn face, and then you die. Sorry, I watched Final Destination. I'm not making any sense.
I haven't seen the newest one. I don't know if I want to.
I'm
I'm already terrified of dentists and log trucks.
So the dentist one was the one that made you go crazy?
Now, I've always been scared of dentists, but that definitely didn't help.
I think mine was the roller coaster one and the truck. Definitely the truck. The truck was the worst one.
Yeah. If you had a Final Destination premonition style thing,
Yeah.
would you act on it? Or would you just be like, well, that's my fate?
I would kill myself beforehand. I feel like I would do. I would like, well. Oh wait, no, but they usually have it like moments before, right?
Yeah, I feel like I would just let things happen, because I feel like death is a little bitch and just makes it worse and worse and worse the longer you delay it. Like, if I could die instantaneously in like an explosion, I'd much rather that than, I don't know, big old crazy ass. Like, how does death have the time to make all these crazy plans, huh?
Well,
Are they
I
sitting
think
there?
she's just petty. It's just petty. It's like, oh yeah, you think you can escape me? Well, now, and then she goes like, I'm gonna get this plan, and then you're gonna suffer for this 1 hour, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. She's like, you know what? How about, instead of dying easily, we're going to first have you accidentally hooked onto a ceiling fan, spring you all around, then we're going to have you almost drown at the dentist, and then we're going to have you chase a flock of birds and get squished. Like, just, oh my god, just why?
I don't know, but I feel so jealous. That Gen Z and Gen Alpha did not grow up to those films. They do not know fear. They
don't.
not.
They're living their best life.
We were like, no, a truck with carrying wood. Think not.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing not. That one and the one where there's a girl. I think she's getting tanned.
Oh, that terrified me. Yeah, she got burned alive.
She got
almost,
burned
right?
alive. I'm like, yep, I'm never getting tanned. Nope. That one, I think. Oh, the one at the toilet when there's this girl that takes a shower and she trips over, and then she. My brain. Never mind. Okay, let's go back to.
Yeah, let's go to axolotls.
Axolotl. Yeah, they're Mexicans and they're very happy. And they use little guys. They use little guys that conquered, I don't know, internet, and everyone loves them.
They conquered everyone's hearts and their limbs.
Yeah, look.
Right?
No tots.
Look at them.
No tots.
No thoughts.
No
empty.
tots. Whatsoever. Empty head. And then we have This is an eagle. We call it the... I don't know what we call it, but this is an eagle. It's a very pretty one.
I was gonna say, it looks really pretty. Its plumage is very
fluffy.
nice.
She looks fluffy.
Fluffy.
She looks fluffy.
Yeah.
It's an eagle. I don't know what's its name, but I think it was almost got extinct at some point. But now they're like protecting it. And this is what I told you, that maybe I thought my idea was like this was the chupacabras. It's we call it Chola Squinkle. It's a dog that has no fur whatsoever. No hair. It's a Chola Squinkle.
I've seen hairless cats, but I've never seen a hairless dog before.
Yeah. It's basically the
Does
same.
it get skin burnt?
I think not. I don't feel. Now you mention it, I don't know. I have never seen a Chola Squinkle in real life. I think they're more towards like the south of Mexico, where they come from. But they were very loved by Mexican like ancient tribes, the Chola Squinkle. They were believed to be like protectors.
The boop the Snoop.
The Snoop.
I wanna boop the Snoop.
Boop the Snoop. Look, so cute. Do you like dogs?
Yeah. I like both dogs and cats. Dogs, like, it depends. Like, I hate wet dog smell. It makes me nauseous, but I like dogs.
Wait, the Wiggles are from Australia?
Wow.
The Wiggles are from Australia?
Yeah.
What? Oh, la potato, la banana, la banana.
Potato.
Yeah, it is them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. ACDC? What?
Yeah.
They're
ACDC,
not
I'm on the
American.
highway to hell.
They're not American. Oh, Kylie's what? Do you like any of those musicians?
I like AC/DC. I used to like the Wiggles.
The Wiggles when you were a kid?
Yeah. Sia, I don't really listen to much of her music, I don't think. Kylie Minogue, I used to listen to some of her songs. And Men at Work is just that, like, they have some of those really old classic songs.
Which one? Can you tell me one?
Like, Who Can It Be Now?
Oh.
Yeah, that's Men at Work.
Oh, wow. So you have, like, very famous artists. What?
And I come from a land down under. Can you hear the thunder?
What? Damn.
Yeah.
But, okay. Do you have... So, Australian music is more like pop. I don't know. Do you have any, like, traditional type of music? Not really.
That I can think of. Yeah, not that I can. Probably. But not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Wow!
I mean, we have instruments, but yeah.
The instruments, maybe. Oh, well, I put like, I think all of these artists. Well, the first one, this one, like, it's called RBD, which is like Rebel, and they were like a pop group. They had like their own like soap opera, and they would like sing the opening and the ending, and they got kind of famous. But I do remember that I had a pen pal from Japan, and she was like, "Oh my god, RBD is coming to Japan! I'm so excited!" So I guess they were a little bit popular in Japan at some point in their career. But they disbanded as soon as the soap opera came to an end. Do we have?
So they had a band and a soap opera. Was the soap opera about the band, or was it like different?
Yeah, no, it was about the band. It was like it was about like them going to high school, and this high school was like from like only for elite, for people who had a lot of money. So they were friends, and they made some sort of a band, like K-pop kind of ish group, and they don't really show that they're going on tour or whatever. It's more about the daily lives when they're students.
Yeah.
But it was okay. And then we had this guy. This guy is called Juan Gabriel, and I put him because he had one of his songs made into Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me.
That's so cool.
Let me get it. Can you speak Japanese?
일본어가
일본어.
일본어가 하나씩ちょっと very little.
ちょっと. Well, apparently he had an album.
He had an album.
Yeah, apparently he had an album. That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, sorry, I am broke. Ignore this, please. There you go. He's like, I don't have any money. お金がない。ない。I don't have any money. ない。So I still have no idea why he decided to go for Japanese audience, but he went. And you know that song is very easy to sing because it's like I don't have any money, and so it's お金がない。ない。
I love that, Lori.
He was like, okay, that's a simple lyrics to sing. It's お金がない。And then we have El Recodo, which is this is like very Mexican type of music, so you can see all these guys, right? On the screen.
Yeah.
So all of them play a different instrument, and only I think this is the only guy who sings. But it's like,
They're all different instruments.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
That's crazy.
Let's see. What is?
That's so cool.
I'm trying to. What was the most famous one? I don't know. I don't remember which is the most. Well, let's. This one. So I'm so terrified. I've never shown this to someone. Okay. What is this? See, they're just like vibing, chilling.
Aww.
So this is
Look
very
at them
like
go.
typical
It's
music.
chill. Yeah.
And they're like,
They're staring into each other's eyes as they're playing.
yes!
Look at
It's very
Oh.
cringe. It's very cringe. It's very cringe. But this is what Mexican music looks like. Like, yeah. So that's Mexican music most of the time. It's just like the big band, and they sing about like love, about getting drunk because they got their heart broken, or yeah, basically. So you don't have anything
Aww.
like that in Australia?
We have AC/DC.
Well, I mean, AC/DC is very damn good.
Yeah.
I remember my
No,
mom
not-
used to
not
like
like
AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like rock music, Lyko?
I do.
I do. What do you mean I do?
You're like, I do. I don't know, do you?
I am not computing. I am not. Today my
We
brain
need to
is
lie
not
down.
doing it in English. I'm sorry. I apologize. But
Oh,
you
man.
do. What's your favorite band? Give me three.
Ooh,
Your top three.
Actually, my favorite band is Lock and CL, which is a J-pop band. J-rock.
Wait, you love Lock and CL?
Yeah, I love Lock and CL!
What the fuck? I love Idol Sama!
Yeah!
Right! What the hell?
Right, yeah!
I see them live twice, girl!
Oh, I've been wanting to see them live. Last time I went to Japan, they literally were going on tour like the week after I left, and I was like considering taking out a loan just so I could stay and try and go see them live.
Oh my god! What's your favorite song?
Oh, Blurry Eyes and I Wish.
Ah, nice,
Old school.
nice.
Yeah.
I like Honey a lot. I don't know why. I just like
Honey is a really good one.
It's like I remember. Wait, so does that mean you watch Moonchild, the movie?
No, I haven't seen it, but I've been wanting to.
well, it's so good. It's so good with hide and gato-sama and well. If they're on tour and you can come to Japan, you can stay over. You can say I'm a play, and then
Yeah.
so you can save some money. Then we go together. I'll get the tickets first,
Yes,
and I'll
yes,
get
yes,
the tickets on
yes.
the front. Don't worry, I know my ways to get tickets on the front, the very front for
Wow.
concert. Okay. What else?
Oh my god, sorry, I got way too excited then. I like Foo Fighters.
Oh,
Um,
Ina.
Yeah.
How do you feel when
Oh.
someone says Sorry.
I know exactly what you're about to say, but I want to hear it. Go on. What are you gonna say, Ruby? Huh? What are you gonna say, huh?
Oh my god.
About
it's
how
so
old-
cool. The the guy from Foo Fighters plays instruments and but I like Foo Fighters more than Nirvana. How do you feel when they say that?
Oh, that's yeah, I don't care.
Huh?
Why would I care if you like Foo Fighters more than Nevada?
Because it's Wait, your audio cut off. Like, can you speak it?
The audio's been cutting off every now and again too.
Oh no!
I've just been. That's why sometimes I go quiet. I'm like,
She's dying. Come
ah,
back to us, Lyko.
no.
Come back to us, Lyko.
Ah,
I had people not believe me that the singer from Foo Fighters was in another band before. That has happened to me a couple of times.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better,
Oh yeah.
better.
Yeah, I don't know what's been happening. You've been cutting out a little bit too.
Me too.
Yeah, that's why I go silent sometimes. I'm like,
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Do tell me so I can I don't know. Wait until the audio gets better.
yeah.
Okay. Was it my mic? I don't know.
No, I think it's just Discord. Discord's been a butt today.
Bad Discord.
You know, you were saying about the Nirvana in Foo Fighters.
Yeah, I have had people before not believing that the singer from Foo Fighters was
It's a drama.
a drummer. Was a drummer
Yeah.
from the band you're comparing to Foo Fighters. Woo! And they're like, that's not true. That's stupid.
Yeah, they'd be like, actually, I prefer Nirvana. I'd be like, oh yeah, he was in Nirvana. And then they're like,
like
what?
They're like, what? That's not true. You're lying to me. That's stupid. Why would he
What?
be in Nirvana? He's so talented by himself. I'm like, kids these days, I swear to God.
They
Kids
can't never
these
understand.
days. The cat complains. Ooh, okay. I do want to hear about the second one. I'm very curious about the second one. Like, oh, the curious facts about Australia.
Okay, you want to hear about the second one? Okay. Wait, no, what are your
the first
favorite?
one.
What's
Go,
your favorite band?
one by one.
Right, was it okay? But before we do, what's your favorite band?
My favorite bands are from all time. Well,
Yeah, if you want.
I was an emo kid, okay? I was an emo kid and I grew up to A and B's of anime. So of course it has to be Linkin Park.
I love Linkin Park.
You do. I went to see them in concert.
Ah!
I went to see them in concert and it was so I would say 80% of the time of the concert I was crying.
Yeah, that would have been my third one.
Yeah. Well, favorite song of Linkin Park?
Oh my gosh. You know, I feel like I'm gonna go really old school here and say In the End.
Ooh, I think.
But some of their new music is really good too.
I think like In the End was the beginning of a lot of us like
Yeah.
to pay attention to Linkin Park because the video at the time, I do remember I used to watch the video. I used to be like watching MTV's top 10.
Yeah.
And it was always like to see what kind of bands were there. And Linkin Park, in the end, it was like they were always like from the first to the third place. And so Linkin Park, my favorite song from Linkin Park, old school one would be Somewhere I Belong. And then
Yeah.
I forget that one. I think that's it. It's not an old one, but it's old for, you know, these youngsters who watch us. Wait, what was the name?
I really liked the film clip for Breaking the Habit.
Yeah, Breaking the Habit is so good. And the video was
Right? Wow. Fuck, it's perfect.
it was When My Time Comes, Forget the What's the title of that song? I forgot.
I know, I got the album.
Leave it all the rest.
Yeah.
Leave it all the rest. That song really, really hits me. Like, it just... I don't know. It's a song that, to me, is a red flag. But at the same time... you know, it's a red flag because you're kind of saying goodbye. So,
Yeah.
But it does make me feel like someone out there, when I feel very, very low, very down, like very like blue, it makes me feel like someone out there has felt the same way as I am feeling right now, and they're still walking, they're still alive, you know. So I love Linkin Park so much.
I cried so much when I heard about Chester. I was crying.
I can't really speak about him, and because I will cry.
Aw.
And,
Yeah, you know, Australian facts. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. My other favorite band is Stingray, from like a Japanese band. And do. A band that I really listen to all the time. Interesting. I think it's between Degaset and Larkinsill. Between those two. Yeah. Between those two. Okay, now let's talk about happy stuff. Curious facts about Australia.
Okay, the first one is we had one of our prime ministers, I think it was in the 1930s, I could be wrong. His name was Harold Holt. Now, Harold Holt was a pretty chill guy. He was pretty beloved as far as Australian prime ministers go. He was very active. He did a lot of, like, you know, bushwalking, swimming, rock climbing. Anyway, one day, on a particularly stormy day, he wanted to go for a swim. And everyone's like, yeah, nah, mate, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, no, it's okay, it's cool, whatever. I'm gonna go for a swim. Now, he didn't like having a security detail or anything like that, because, you know, he's just a chill guy. Anyway, he went for a swim. And never came back.
He died?
Well, you know, see, this is where conspiracy theories have come into it, because, like, they did a massive search party, you know, because he's the prime minister.
Yeah.
He's, like, the elected leader of Australia. His body was never found. So there's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories about, like, how he disappeared and how, like, you know, there was, like, rumors about how he defected. There's rumors about how he didn't want to be prime minister anymore, so he went to, like, get a secret identity.
Yeah.
Or that, like, some people even thought that he was, like, some kind of mythological creature, which is really crazy. Anyway. They could never find him. So a few years later, a swimming pool was erected. And they decided to name the swimming pool after the guy who got lost swimming.
Oh my god, do people go there and swim?
Yeah, like it's a swimming pool as people go.
Oh my god. I couldn't imagine being like, yeah, I want to go swim at like the pool named after the guy who died swimming.
Yeah.
That is okay. But where did he go swimming? Did he go to a swimming pool and...
No, off the coast of Australia. So
Who does that? Who does that? With like, yeah, it's, you know, there's a storm outside. The waves are being wild.
Apparently.
Oh my god, Harold! What is your problem? You know what? I think there's a conspiracy theory that might be correct. Maybe he deflected. I can
no one
feel it.
knows.
Because it makes no sense. The more you think about it, the less sense it makes. Let's keep swimming. That was
They say
let's
to
keep
this day,
swimming, let's keep
when you
swimming.
go on the Australian coast, you will see him swimming along.
They say that. They say you're gonna see him. There's
Sorry.
his ghost. No, come on! Come on!
No.
Okay, what's the next one?
The Great Emu War of the 1930s.
Oh,
This is a one that a lot of people laugh at Australia for because it's
Yeah.
a joke that Australia lost a war to emus. So there was I think this was during World War II, if my memory yeah. And so the emus, you know, they were like all over this farm, right?
yeah.
And they were messing up a lot of like this little battalion's plans, and the general was like, you know what, we're just gonna get rid of him. Turns out he couldn't get rid of them because there were hundreds and hundreds, and I think there were like thousands of them, of these emus. And see, emus' hides are really, really strong. So even though they had machine guns and stuff, the emus were too fast and their hides were too strong. Like 10 bullets wouldn't even kill them. They'd still be running around.
Oh.
And because they run so fast, like emus can run like 30 miles per hour, so they're very, very fast.
Are they aggressive?
No, they're not really that aggressive. They can be, but nothing like a cassowary.
Okay.
But yeah, they tried. So what they tried to do was they tried to fire machine guns into large groups of the birds, which didn't work because they essentially just scattered everywhere. And because they're so fast, they couldn't keep up with them. And in the end, it was like way too costly. It was ineffective, and it just wasn't working. So the general's like, "Yeah, no, this is just too much effort. I'm not gonna bother." So
you
which is
lost
why
the
they
war
call it.
against birds.
Which is why we call it the Great Emu War of 1930s, because the Australians went to try to annihilate this whole group of emus, and it was too hard because they were too fast. They failed really badly.
Do emus still exist?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're still everywhere.
In the outback, yeah. I mean, you're not going to see them in the city, but yeah.
What? Okay. So, how does it feel to be from a country that lost a war against birds? How does it feel? Is it cool? I think it's
Knowing
cool.
the birds are on our side, I think I'm good. Because we can now use them. Battle.
Are they big enough?
Yeah, they're pretty big, yeah. They're taller than me.
Oh my god, so you can ride them? Would you be able to
Probably.
ride them?
If you managed to, probably. You wouldn't. I don't think they'd let you.
We could try. We could try.
Yeah, we could ride them into a war. We could put little tiny helmets on them.
Oh my god, it would be so cute. Imagine like we reach an apocalyptic future, right? And there's no cars.
Yeah.
And then Australia is just like Australians riding emus.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
I think we'd win.
Yeah, you would win. You would win. Definitely. I mean, Mexicans, what do we have? We have horses. I think we'd probably eat the horses if we reach an apocalyptic future.
We'd probably eat the emus.
No, don't
Emus
eat the
not very good,
emus.
though.
Don't eat them. They're nice.
No, we eat emus and kangaroos are on our national coat of arms.
What?
We eat the kangaroo. Yeah. Because both emus and kangaroos can't walk backwards.
What?
Which is why we eat that on our national coat of arms, because it's meant to say that we don't go backwards, we only go forwards. And it's funny because Australians also eat both emus and kangaroos, so we have these animals on our national coat of arms, and we're like, yeah, that looks like good eats.
Yummy. Oh, yummy.
Yummy.
Wait, so... Okay, so they can't walk backwards? Or is it like something that has to do with their bodies? Or they just don't know how to?
I think it's something to do with their bodies. Like
Must
if you look at a
suck.
kangaroo, you can understand why they can't walk backwards.
That is so funny. You can troll them with that. You can troll kangaroos with that. That'll be funny. Okay. Oh, something about money.
Yeah.
What's
So,
about Australian
this
money?
chameleon currency is like a rainbow. Each one of our notes are different colors. So
Ooh.
and it's made out of a fancy polymer with like this little plastic part in the middle, and they're all different sizes as well.
They're all different sizes.
Yep. So the $5 note is the smallest one.
Yeah. Oh.
Then you've got the $10 note, the $20 note, the $50 note, and they're all different colors. So you got the pink is $5, $10 is blue, $20 is like this orangey color, $50 is yellow, and $100 is like this that green color.
Oh, what's the biggest? The biggest. Is it 100?
Yeah, $100 is the biggest one.
Ina.
Oh,
Darling.
very, very colorful.
But I like the concept of having like the bills being different sizes. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, like let me put a picture.
Yeah, show
with the
us.
false
Use
color.
your copy paste.
That's picture. Yeah. This is the old money before like they updated it.
Let's see.
Now they've updated it to have
Oh,
like
wait, why is the Queen Elizabeth there? Is it
why?
the Queen?
Yeah.
Why is the Queen there?
Because we still technically run under the like monarchy
What?
in our government. So we have the prime minister, but like we still
What? Wait! Australia came from what?
Yeah, Australia was founded by British convicts.
What? Well, you should have started from there. You should have started from there. Okay, care to elaborate, please? Like, oh yeah, no. So you
The British sent their convicts to Australia.
and they were like, make a country, go live there. We don't want you here. Is that what happened?
Pretty much.
Wait, so because the same happened in America, right? Something similar. I
Yeah.
think. Oh, England just be sending out people like, we don't want you here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Make a country of your own. Oh. Not really, kinda. Oh, people are saying no in the chat. What happened? Then what's the difference then? Whoa, not exactly. Oh, I will. Okay, I will investigate that later. History is weird. I do agree. Do you have any other like fact about Australia that's coming to your mind right now?
That's coming to my mind right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
something you'd be like, oh, this is. We probably think it's not weird, we Australians, but someone from outside will be like, eh?
We have really big termite mounds.
Really?
Yeah, like some of the biggest in the world.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not many people know that fact about Australia.
Now you're making me want to go to Australia just to see all this kind of stuff. Like, for real. Imagine going to Australia and realizing that they have forests. That sometimes there's snow.
Yeah.
And then that you can get killed by a tiny jellyfish. And you can ride an emu. I want to do that
I mean,
shit.
you can't take
I will do
it.
Ruby Runeheart arrested for trying to. Is it illegal?
It's okay. I'll visit you in jail.
No. Do you think is it illegal? Could it be illegal?
Yes, it's illegal.
How do you know?
Because it's considered it'd be considered animal cruelty.
Okay. I will not try to write an email. I promise. I'll be nice to the emails.
Be nice.
I'll be
I
nice.
think Wi-Fi was invented in Australia.
Oh, What?
And yet we have the one, and then and internet's really shit. So explain that one, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same.
Explain that one. Australians invented Wi-Fi, and yet we have shit internet.
Well, Japan has a very fast one. Hey. Wait, so
Do you struggle with internet connection? Be honest.
do you struggle with it?
I don't, but the internet speeds could be a little bit better. And I have one of the fastest internets in Australia available. And
What's
it's
your
still, like,
speed? If you don't mind me asking.
Speedtest.com.
Let's
find
compare.
out together.
Let's compare. I will do mine too.
Test my internet speed.
Speed test.
The fuck? Yeah.
Let's see. Let's
Speed
compare.
test.
Get ready. Go.
Go.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Come on.
Come on. What if my internet is worse than hers? It's taking a while.
My ping is always very bad when I play video games with people.
Oh. Okay, let's see.
Oh, my upload's pretty good.
I don't know on mine. I think it's bad today. It's going.
Alright, what's your download speed?
My download is 24.49 Mbps.
What?
Wait, is that a lie?
24 megabytes per second.
Yeah. What?
That's not good.
That's not good?
Mine's 107.
What the hell? Well, you don't want to know my upload speed.
What's your upload speed?
45.86.
45. Mine's only 19.
Okay. Then, yeah, I win. But why is it my
I mean,
download so damn slow?
I don't know.
That's weird. Strange.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that low. No, like, it's like, you know, the download speed isn't really the issue. It's normally the ping that's the issue. If I want to play games with people, like, I'm always rubber banding in certain places. Or in games, like shooting games, I can't really play them with people because, like, I'm like 2 or 3 seconds behind everyone else.
Okay, that doesn't happen to me. Luckily, that doesn't happen to me. Wait, yeah, with Marble Rivals. That happens a lot with Marble Rivals. I don't even
Well, that's why I
load
don't play
sometimes.
them. Yeah.
I'm like, hey guys, how is it going? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm still loading into the damn lobby. And they're like, what? And they've been playing for 1 minute already. I'm like, yeah, have fun, guys.
That's me. Yeah, that's me. Like, me and Voltaire were playing Left 4 Dead, and I was like complaining about something, and then Rara was like, Lyko, we are like 3 rooms ahead of you. What are you doing? I'm like, I just got in. What do you mean? I just got in.
What are you talking about? That sucks when it happens. But I don't know how to get better internet. I don't know. Maybe it's my
Live
PC.
elsewhere.
I don't know. I don't know.
I get told.
But
Live elsewhere.
Yeah, the thingy.
this is the last one, you guys. This is the last
one.
one.
Yeah, tell me about Mexico.
Let's go. I'm sorry, like I kept you here for so long.
No, it's okay. I've been loving my time here.
Yay! Yatta. So we have 3 facts about Mexico. I think I mentioned this before. We celebrate death, which is the Day of the Dead. It's November 2nd, and on this day we build up some altars for our beloved ones that already left us. We put their photo on said altar, and then we put their favorite food, their favorite beverage, and it's believed that on that day they are able to come back to the land of the living, and they eat while we left them, and then they go back. So for that whole day, they're with us. Yeah. If you want to learn more about that, like celebration, there is a movie that Disney made called Coco.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, did you cry?
Yes. Of course I did.
We all cry with that movie. We all did. Like Abuelita Coco. Then we have, this is what I was talking about, like before. Mexico is the country that most consumes Coca-Cola in the whole world. We're the number
much-
one consumer.
Yeah.
We do not know water. We're like Coca-Cola, una coquita. There's this is a life hack. I don't know if you ever are going to try this, but I do this a lot. When I have a very bad migraine or headache, I grab aspirins or ibuprofen, and I drink 2 tablets with Coca-Cola.
I don't know if that's a life hack. I think that's just the I don't drink water.
No, it helps. It helps. It's like it wakes you up and gets rid of the migraine. Yeah.
I thought caffeine made migraines worse.
Really?
I thought so.
Really? Well, we
Nice.
also cure colds with tequila.
I can understand that working.
Yeah, it works. It works because it burns your throat so bad that the cold goes away. It goes away. It goes away.
I've heard
You
some
kill-
people drink warm cola as well.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
We do. It's cute. It's cute. Mexico City. Oh, this one I love it. So Mexico City is actually built on top of an ancient city, which was Tenochtitlan. And that city was on top of a lake. So basically, technically, Mexico City right now, it's built on top of a lake. So
Wow,
what
that's
people
cool. I didn't
think,
know that.
yeah, what people think is one day there's gonna be an earthquake and everything's gonna fall down.
Because
Yeah.
it's like what? It's built on top of a city which is built on top of a lake.
Yep, basically. So, apparently one thing that happened was that someone, like in Mexico City, they were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like fix the floor of my establishment, and they're like fixing the floor, and when they cracked the floor open, they saw like a little tip of something coming out, like another building, like a rock. And like, what?
Oh my gosh.
And they like started hitting, and they realized like it kept going down, and that's like how they found out there was like a whole damn city down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they keep finding stuff like that, like what? And they're like, I feel like some scientists are very, very concerned that
Imagine
they,
trying to like.
yeah.
Sorry, go. I was gonna say, imagine trying to build a basement and the basement's just another house.
You're like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah,
What do you
no
say?
one thought it would get so big, but apparently what happened is like, when the Spanish colonized like Mexico, they're like, yeah, we don't like this. We're just gonna build a city on top. Just take it down and we just build something on top and get rid of it.
Crazy.
Yeah. But yep, that's the only thing I can think about Mexico, like curious facts. Yeah. I don't have anything else. Do you have any questions?
Head empty.
Head empty, not touched. We are dead. We're dead. We're dead
Yeah.
by now. We're dead and probably hungry because we've been here for 3 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some food after this.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go and take a shower. I need to.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's getting hot here and I'm stinky.
Getting to winter here.
It's winter here. There?
Yeah. It's coming into the colder months.
In June?
Yeah. Our summer is like December, January, February. I've never everyone who's always like, oh, we have a like cold Christmas or like a white Christmas. Do you know what my Christmas is? Like a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, and thongs. No, that's it. Or flip-flops. I don't like wearing.
So you're
It's always
opposite
really, really
all the
hot.
time.
Yeah.
But do you celebrate Christmas in June?
No, we celebrate Christmas in December.
Well, I thought because you want to feel the same, the cozy feeling of family, whatever, that you would celebrate in June.
No, because instead it's like, it's like, it's too bloody hot to go out of the house today. That's what it feels like.
Well, one
And
day.
everyone has like ugly Christmas sweaters. We don't get ugly Christmas sweaters. I want to have an ugly Christmas sweater, but it's too hot.
You could wear them in June. Be like, yeah, Feliz Navidad.
Well, one day come to Japan in December, and we will have a
I
Christmas
did
party.
want to. Yeah, I've had wanting for like. I was supposed to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Earlier this year in January, but then I had to go work, so I couldn't.
No. Okay.
That's okay. Sorry.
You will come. You will visit, and
Yeah.
I will take you around. I promise. Okay.
Okay, sounds amazing.
Yay! Well, Aiko, thank you so much for being here with me today. And I loved learning so many new things about Australia. About emus, about jellyfishes, about Harold the swimmer, about...
The Harold swimmer.
But yeah, I hope that you had fun. And everyone else
I did.
here
Thank you
came.
so much.
Mm.
I learned about how delicious concha is.
Yay! No!
Yeah.
No!
I love how you're like, yeah. Wait, no.
No! Oh, yeah. Do you have anything planned during the week? Do you have any announcements that something important that happened to you? You would like everyone else to check it out?
I released a cover of I Wish by Lark and Ciao yesterday, and I was really emotional and I cried. And I recorded it when I had COVID, which is very hard for me.
Oh my god. Okay, guys, so
That's-
now you know. Go check it out. Go check it out. Like Oleana, I Wish cover. She released it yesterday. Please go check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to her, please go ahead and subscribe to her. Okay, she's a lovely lady and I love her.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy you had me on here.
No, thank you. And I'm sorry to keep you for so long, but
No, it's okay. Anytime.
Yatta! Well, everyone, do you have a way to say goodbye to your lights?
I normally say, goodbye. You have, and remember, you have my heart, but I have your souls.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's cute. Well, everyone! I'll see you! どこでもいつでも君のことルビーだ！あ、違うんだ。I fucked up. Yeah! またねー！ポカポカバイバイ！バイバイ！バイバイ！バイバイ！バイバイ！うわー！ Ah, this is still on. Oh. Damn it. I forgot. My